Yo, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say, what's up, man? E-Thriller, the Black Mikasa. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Yeah.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out the Mac Mob. Big fish, you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option. It's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.
Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every last one of y'all hit that like or dislike button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K Duke full court pressure on that sub button if you're new to the channel. And please don't forget to ring that noti bell so you can be notified via email each and every time your boy E-Thriller, aka hamrothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly with my words on the sport of boxing whenever I feel like it. And once again, fight fans, ladies and gentlemen in the Wolf Pack, welcome back. Now, first things first, man, shout out to everybody that's watching this live stream podcast on my YouTube account. Drop some in the chat and let me know who up in this bitch rocking with your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Shout out to everybody on my Twitter account. Shout out to everybody on my IG account and my Twitch account and beyond. Salute. I hope everybody had a wonderful Thursday. I know football on right now. I got a little bit sidetracked. I apologize for postponing the show, but honestly, man, I was tired as hell. I just woke up from a nap, but I feel energized. And so let's get into what we're about to get into. Let's talk about this boxing shit, because Adrien the Problem Broner, man, oh man, just basically came out and spilled some tea in regards to the Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford situation and what, may be holding up the fight, right? Because we've been hearing rumblings from Floyd Mayweather saying that there's misinformation being put out. I did a show on it the other night. We've been hearing Steven Espinoza coming back and saying, you know what, the fight is on track. And now we hear Adrien the Problem Broner, one of the biggest fucking people at the PBC. He put the PBC on his back for years on top of years, right? Like him or love him, hate him or love him, but it is what it is. And one thing we know about Adrien the Problem Broner, and one thing I respect about him the most, whether this shit is in his contract or not, about not speaking out against the PBC and not saying anything bad against the great Al Heyman. You understand what I'm saying? Pardon my sarcasm. Please don't make me fart. Pretty please. But he is one of the very few individuals at the PBC and in the sport of boxing who would say what the fuck he feel and feel what the fuck he say about Al Heyman and the PBC. So I want y'all to listen very closely to this IG live stream that he did with JT. Shout out to JT, or GT rather, who is Floyd Mayweather new trainer. He trains Clarissa Shields. He also trains Adrien Broner. You understand what I'm saying? So let's get a clear insight of what Adrien the Problem Broner had to say in regards to this whole Showtime situation and Earl Spence and Terrence Bud Crawford. Let's roll this clip. And for the record, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. Please don't flag my account, YouTube. I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm just trying to be the voice of the people. That's all I'm trying to do. But DJ E-Thriller, roll that clip.
But boxing? Nigga, what's happening? Tell everybody. That shit damn near over with. Showtime? Yeah. How the fuck? They talking about Steven Espinoza done. Man, they saying that boxing shit over with Showtime.
So my thing is this: if the boxing shit is over at Showtime, because I think my boy B Mac touched up on that. Shout out to the Mac Mob. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mac Mob, man. He pointed this out last night, and also my guy Stephen Brimley. Shout out to him. He sent me an article on this shit yesterday, stating that Steven Espinosa's boss and David Nevins at Showtime, I guess he's the head of Showtime at Paramount Global, stepped down the other day. And we gonna get into that a little bit later. So maybe that's why Adrien Broner saying, look, man, it ain't looking too good for Showtime and Showtime boxing. But let's continue to roll this clip.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's some crazy shit going on, man. We about to be fighting on Twitter.
Come on, man, stop.
This nigga stupid, man. AP said these motherfuckers about to be fighting on Twitter, man. IG or something. Yahoo, Google. Man, this shit sound crazy. Let's finish rolling this clip.
Man, we about to be fighting on Twitter.
Made his mama's made snot come out my nose, man.
Hey, man.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Nah, don't say that. Showtime ain't going through shit like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know if anybody knows, it's you.
Hell yeah, I know, man. It's getting bad, bro.
Exactly. If anybody knows about the business of boxing, whether y'all love them or hate them, yet again, I can't regurgitate that enough. I have a love-hate relationship with Adrien the Problem Broner, but one thing we cannot question is his honesty. And we know he liked to joke and play around and kid around and not take things seriously, but look at the severity in his face. Like, look at how sincere he is. Look at this shit right here. Look at how mean he's looking. He ain't fucking around. And this is maybe, just maybe why he elected to use the goddamn mental health issues not to come back just yet, because he wasn't gonna get paid the amount of money he wanted to get paid. Now some of this shit is starting to make sense as to why AB said, look, I ain't about to be doing all this training. I ain't about to be staying in shape and not knowing when the fuck I'm going to be fighting next, which he alluded to later on in his interview, but I don't think I'm going to play the whole thing because I don't want to hold y'all for too long. It's already 10 o'clock my time, right? But let's finish rolling this clip. And please hit that like button. Pretty please, man. We got about 50 people in the building with 27 likes. Can y'all please put some goddamn respect on the like button? Because the last time I checked, ladies and gentlemen, in the Wolf Pack, it don't cost a dime to hit the like button. Y'all can hit the poll button, but you can't hit the goddamn like button. Can y'all please hit my like button? Pretty please.
Stop playing with my name. I ain't gonna say it no more.
I ain't gonna say it no more. Please hit that like button. God damn, y'all make a nigga big. Back to the interview I go.
They can't even promise Earl and Terrence no guarantees. The fuck?
Did y'all just hear that? Did y'all just hear what Adrien the Problem Broner just said? What he said was so profound, ladies and gentlemen, in the goddamn Wolf Pack. This man didn't just say they're not able to promise Terrence Crawford a guarantee. He also stated, which we haven't heard thus far on YouTube, at least I haven't heard, but then again, I don't watch nobody else really outside of a handful of people, right? So maybe I missed it, but he just said they aren't able to guarantee Earl Spence, aka the Big Fish, aka the second biggest star at the PBC, any money for a fight with Terrence Bud Crawford. Let that shit sink in, fight fans. Not only are they fucking Terrence Bud Crawford, because I thought it was a travesty. No, I thought it was an abomination for him to accept a deal that was such a slap in the face. But to make matters worse, they not even able to take care of their own guy, quote unquote, the nigga that put the asses in the seats, a nigga that's doing 250,000 pay-per-views and 300,000 with Mikey Garcia and shit like that and beyond. You mean to tell me Earl Spence, one of the biggest stars in the sport of boxing, who fills up Jerry Jones Stadium at the AT&T? At least that's what his fans say. I'm from Dallas. I ain't seen anything of the sort, but that's what they tell me. I'm just going off y'all logic, right? Earl Spence can't even get a fucking guarantee, but he got a guarantee with Ugas. He got a guarantee with Mikey. He got a guarantee with Sean. He got a guarantee with Danny, but he can't get a guarantee to fight the best fighter pound for pound in the sport. Oh my God. This shit is bad, man. Let me finish rolling this clip. God damn.
That's here, but in private, there, man.
Man, hey Mac, I pray. The crazy thing is, Mac, I was just talking to them folks over there. I told them to let me start that HBO shit back up.
Damn, they gonna keep going back and forth. HBO, Showtime.
Hey, listen to what he just said. And I've heard AB say this on multiple occasions, saying, look, the Can Man is going to bring HBO back. So if he's able to go out there and say that, I'm not sure if he can actually do this shit, but if he's able to really go out there and try to negotiate a deal with HBO to try to get back on, that network, then why in the flying fuck can't Earl Spence say, you know what? Y'all got some bullshit going on right now, Al. I understand you put me in the fucking ranch and you help me with my smart investments like you did with Floyd and Deontay Wilder and all this extra shit. I understand that I'm set for life. I get that. But right now, I need some fucking money. And right now, this is about legacy. This is about seeing who is the guy at 147. Fuck that. This is about a goal that I set upon myself before Terrence Crawford even came into the equation. I can vividly remember Earl Spence sitting up here and telling fans that he wasn't going to be like Floyd, that he wasn't going to be like Manny, he wasn't going to be like Miguel Cotto, he wasn't going to be like Margarito, and all these other great welterweights at the time when he was coming up in the ranks before him, right? And he was going to do whatever he could to become the first undisputed champion at 147 pounds. Free Smoke Jr. I mean, this was when I was infatuated with Earl Spence as a fan because, for one, I'm from Dallas as well. For two, Earl was talking that shit. And then three, Earl was getting in the ring and man down in motherfuckers. He was knocking niggas out left and right. I was a fan. But I can't help but to ignore something switched once he got that belt. I'm just saying. Or maybe it wasn't even a belt. Maybe it was that guy from Omaha, Nebraska. But anyway, I digress on that point, right? But it's a crying shame that Earl Spence doesn't have the kahunas like a fucking Adrien Broner to get out here and do an IG live, to get out here and post something on his Twitter that isn't cryptic, to get out here and say, look, man, I'm doing any and everything in my power, along with Terrence Crawford. And even though we are at odds, we trying to both make some fucking money, and we both want this goddamn fight. What is so hard for Earl to do that shit? Now, I know he came out the other day and said, hey, the fight is next. That's all you need to know. But I smell bullshit because Adrien Broner, once again, is the realest nigga at the PBC. Yeah, I said it. And I didn't stutter because he would really let the people know what's going on behind the scenes. He was the motherfucker that came out and said, look, man, they got us on stipends. Look, man, I ain't even got my money for the Manny Pacquiao fight. Look, man, Al Heyman, you tripping. Steven Espinoza, you tripping. I need to stay busy or else I'm going to go back to robbing and selling dope. This is the type of shit that Adrien Broner has said in the past. And a lot of motherfuckers think he be playing and joking, but I think he be dead ass serious whenever it comes to the shit behind closed doors. But let me finish rolling this clip. It ain't too much longer, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button again. Pretty please. Y'all still not putting no respect on my like button. God damn. But anyway, let's roll it.
HBO Showtime.
Man, they might as well because it's looking bad for Showtime right now. And I'm salty because I love Espinoza. I love the whole Showtime, bro.
Damn. Fuck.
What up, Smoke? My nigga
Smoke
was good, nigga. You know I love you, nigga.
All right, let me rewind it, man. I want y'all to hear this. And for the people that's just not coming into this video, man, make sure y'all please hit that like button. Again, it helps the channel grow so we can get those algorithms up and for YouTube to send them post notifications out whenever I drop a video or go live. Now, let me rewind it. I want y'all to hear this once again because he didn't just say, look, man, Showtime and the PBC, they can't pay Terrence Crawford. He also inserted Earl Spence into that equation, which is egregious. It's very... Honestly, y'all, I know y'all think I'm trolling, but I'm not. I'm really pissed off for both of these fighters, man, because you mean to tell me the biggest fucking fight in the sport of boxing, neither one of these niggas can get a guarantee? But y'all just had about 50 M's for Canelo, and I get it. It's Canelo. I know what y'all gonna say whenever I drop the link. Y'all gonna say E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Canelo is the cash cow. Canelo puts asses in seats. Canelo does good pay-per-view numbers. They're going to get a return on their investment. All that shit can be true. But I mean, god damn. y'all gotta have something for Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, especially Errol Spence, because this guy's basically put the PBC on his back. Outside of Gervonta Tank Davis and a Deontay Wilder, and I guess we could throw a Jermell Charlo in there, I guess. I mean, he did just become undisputed. But outside of that, there's no other bigger name at the PBC outside of Errol Spence and Deontay Wilder and Gervonta Tank Davis. And this man can't even get his biggest fucking guarantee. He can't even get a guarantee to fight Terrence Crawford. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's roll this shit one more time. I just want to make sure I ain't tripping.
Showtime?
Yeah.
How the fuck?
They talking about Steven Espinoza done. Man, they saying that boxing shit over with Showtime.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's some crazy shit going on, man. We about to be fighting on Twitter.
Come on, messed up.
We about to be fighting on Twitter.
They just almost made snot come out my nose, man.
Hey, man.
On Twitter?
Yeah.
Nah, don't say that. Showtime ain't going through shit like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know if anybody knows it's you.
Hell yeah, I know, man. It's getting bad, bro. They can't even promise Earl and Terrence no guarantees.
Y'all heard that shit? They can't even promise Earl and Terrence no guarantees. What the fuck? This shit is mind-boggling to me, man. I don't know what to believe, y'all, because you got Floyd once again coming out and saying, look, that fight is further down the line. And maybe, just maybe, as I'm sitting up here thinking about it, let me take my fucking glasses off, man. Because I'm really in deep thought. I'm really trying to figure this shit out. Maybe, just maybe, this is why Floyd is coming back and doing all these goddamn exhibitions in Tokyo and in Dubai and in Vegas and all this extra shit that nobody don't really want to see outside of myself, because I'm an honorary Flomo. I ain't got no problem with it, because for one, I'm not paying for his fucking fights. I'm not paying for these exhibitions, but I will be entertained. Oh yes, I will be entertained, and I will have my popcorn ready to see TBE sleep this next motherfucker you're about to fight. But that's neither here nor there. But maybe that's why every single other year, Floyd Mayweather has to come back and do a fight to regenerate funds and put it back into the PBC trust fund or whatever they got going on with him and Al Heyman, so they can keep paying these fighters for these bullshit ass fights. Maybe it's all starting to click for me now, man, because these niggas ain't got no fucking money. And probably, maybe, just maybe, they ain't got no money because they keep giving us fights that we don't want to fucking see. And now it's all starting to also make sense that all of these fights are being on pay-per-view. I mean, these lackluster fights, they ain't got no business being on pay-per-view, are going on pay-per-view. Why? Because they expect for us, the consumer, to purchase and pay for these fighters' purses. It's as simple as that. And Adrien Broner looks like he's being sincere. Don't look like he's joking around at all. And maybe that's why he said, look, man, I'm taking a leave of absence. I can't deal with this shit right now, right? And even though I feel like he's a nigga that's supposed to stay in tip-top shape, but goddamn, when you got niggas like Keith Thurman who fought, what was it, last February against Mario Barrios, and he still ain't got another fight since then. Why? I don't fucking know. Maybe it's because he's waiting to see what's going to happen with Earl and Terrence. Maybe he's being advised by Al Heyman to lay low because they already knew they weren't going to be able to make this fucking fight, right? But whatever the case may be, he's not the only one inactive over there. We just spoke about this shit on the Mag Mob last night. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mag Mob once again, right? We just talked about this. Me and B-Mac, we was breaking this shit down like a rotisserie chicken. It's a lot of fighters over there who stay inactive for years on top of years. Niggas only fight once, maybe even twice if they lucky, if that. Hell, now that I think about it, Floyd Money Mayweather is fighting more than these fucking fighters. Let that shit sink in, fight fans. Floyd Money Mayweather, a guy who is 45 years of age now, 44 or something like that, is fighting more than an Errol Spence, a Deontay Wilder, a Gervonta Davis, a Keith Thurman, a David Benavidez, a Jermell Charlo, a Jamal Charlo. Do I need to keep going? Do y'all see where I'm going? Do y'all see the picture I'm trying to paint? Floyd Money Mayweather is more active than current active boxers in the fucking sport. So frustrating, man. I just don't understand this shit. I really don't, man. But let me finish rolling this interview before I read some of these comments.
The fuck?
That's here, boy. Yeah, man.
Man, hey Mac, I pray. The crazy thing is, Mac, I was just talking to them folks over there. I told them to let me start that HBO shit back up.
Damn, they gonna keep going back and forth. HBO, Showtime.
Man, they might as well, because it's looking bad for Showtime right now, and I'm salty because I love Espinosa. I love the whole Showtime, bro.
Damn. Fuck.
What up, Smoke?
Isn't it ironic how everything they said about Terrence Bud Crawford being that top rank, saying he was in a slave deal, saying he wasn't his own boss, saying he couldn't bust his own moves, saying he wasn't getting the fights, even though he was getting the money. It seems as though that in actuality, all that shit could be said about Earl Spence. Because in my personal opinion, after hearing this shit from Adrien Broner and after hearing all the fucking misinformation and all this extra shit that's coming from Floyd and goddamn Steven Espinoza at Showtime, it clearly seems like ain't nobody on the same page when it comes to this fight, because they don't want to keep it real and just flat out come out and let us know, hey, we ain't got the fucking money to pay these dudes. It's really just as simple as that, right? So that's why they saying, hey, the fight is further down the line. That's coming from Floyd. And Steven Espinoza is trying to be politically correct and say, look, man, fights of this magnitude take time. Well, how much fucking time does it take? Because Earl Spence had a plan. The nigga had a plan. He had a plan to fight Porter. He had a plan to fight Mikey. He had a plan to fight fucking who was it? Manny Pacquiao, until that shit fell through, right? He had a plan to fight fucking Ugas. He even paid Standionis step aside money, right? And now the plan is almost fulfilled. Now you mean to tell me y'all ain't got the fucking money to reward the fucking big fish? And I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, it just sounds like Earl has done bad business. I mean, if we gonna say the same shit that we said about fucking Terrence Crawford, then we got to keep it a buck and call a spade a spade. Earl Spence right now is in a bad business deal. Earl Spence, along with the PBC, whether that's Al Heyman, Steven Espinoza at Showtime, Leonard Ellaby at Mayweather Promotions, Floyd Money Mayweather, aka TBE, in my opinion, they done fucked up the bag. They didn't fumble this bag, y'all. See, this is what happened when you let fights over marinate. This is what happens when you come in the sport playing and shucking and jiving and hiding from the best competition and not taking your biggest fucking payday. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Canelo. This is what happened when you come in the sport of boxing playing and putting shit off. You understand what I'm saying? Now, it's been very unfortunate because I've said it before and I say it again. Earl Spence is refurbished. I don't know how long this nigga's going to last, bro. I really don't, because he's already went through the car wreck. God bless him. But y'all know how I feel about this situation. He did that shit to himself. It's not like somebody was driving drunk and hit him. No, he hopped his drunk ass in the car and got hurt. It is what it is, right? And then you had the fucking incident in training camp with the eye injury. And now, you know, he had to fight with Ugas, and we seen him lose his fucking faculties in several fights where the mouthpiece come. I don't know how long Earl is going to hold up, right? So that's why I say all that to say, look, man, this is why I'm so harsh on Earl Spence, because this fight should have happened a long fucking time ago. A long fucking time ago, when you had a Bob Arum to help pay for a Terrence Bud Crawford. Whenever Al Heyman and them had the big fucking bag, they had the bag. They were just giving money, were just throwing money away. You understand what I'm saying? Just giving it out like it's going out of style, like Oprah or some shit, right? But now the money then dried up, because whether you niggas notice this shit or not, but we are in a recession. Right? We've been plagued by pandemics, niggas wearing masks and all this extra shit. So who's to say that if and when this fight gets made, some other shit don't pop out of nowhere? I'm just saying, because you already know we got to deal with the, you know, the monkeypox and all this. I mean, anything could happen, man, which is why y'all got to stop letting these fights over marinate, man. You got to give it to the people while it's hot, and better yet, you got to give it to us when we got the fucking money to pay for these fighters, because as it stands right now, the way that y'all been playing with my emotions, E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso, I'm not paying for this fucking fight once it gets made because I'm pissed. I hate waiting, right? I'm a fucking Aries, so I lack patience anyway. I don't have time for nonsense and bullshit. I'm a straight to the fucking point ass type of nigga. That's just me. I ain't everybody. I know I ain't everybody cup of tea. I might piss some off. I might rub you the wrong way, but I'm fucking honest, okay? And the proof is this. You've been begging. We've been begging for this fight for going on 5 years now, y'all. 5 fucking years, and we still got to beg for this fight. What's the fucking hold up? What's the fucking hold up? Make sure y'all hit that like button. Please share and sub up to the channel. I got about 105 people in here with 59 likes. I mean, at this point, man, I don't get it. I don't even know why y'all in here if y'all can't hit the goddamn like button. But anyway, man, I think I just got a notification, man. Shout out to my guy. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Shout out to my nigga D-Town Blaster, man, for that cash app. I really appreciate it, my brother. I really do. I really do, man. It helps the channel go a long fucking way. A long way.
Sit down. Go sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
But yeah, man, I'm just sitting up here trying to figure out because I was one of the very few individuals on YouTube that made us a live stream and a video, rather, stating that Errol Spence should leave the PBC. I said that. I prophesized this shit. I did. I've also been telling y'all niggas that this fucking fight isn't going to happen. Yeah, I said it. And I know parts 1 through 18 has ruffled a lot of feathers because it's a lot of truth. Niggas don't want to hear the fucking truth, man. And I'm just a truth teller. I ain't here to be liked, right? You understand what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and read some of these comments, man. Once again, make sure y'all hit that like button. Please hit the like button. Pretty please hit the like button. It's 111 people in here with 64 likes. I'm still behind. Can we get the likes up to 100? Can we please get the likes up to 100, man? Let me go ahead and start from the top in this chat. It say I got about to Ramadan 120 something plus comments. So let me do my best to try to read most of these. And then I'm going to drop the link and let y'all come on and rock with your boy E-Thriller to give me y'all take on Adrien Broner saying that the PBC don't have enough money to pay the guarantees for Earl and Terrence Crawford. Wow, that's wowzers to me. That is news to your boy E-Thriller because I at least thought they would take care of Errol Spence. And I always been thinking in the back of my head, like, everybody know what Bud want, but don't nobody know what Earl want. I've been saying that for the longest, but now come to find out, according to Adrien Broner, he ain't getting no guarantee either. I mean, this shit is crazy, bro. But anyway, let me remove this shit from my screen. All right, back to the chat I go. What up to Mr. OG Warren? He said, at E-Thriller, the Black Picasso painting so well. Hey, man, I appreciate that, my brother. Appreciate you for tapping in, man. What up to the big homie of the panel, man, Mr. Golden of the Wolf Pack? He said, what's up, E-Thriller? And the Wolf Pack, how are you, kind sir? What's popping? Let me get some water, y'all. Hold on. All right, man. Going out to my boy from the 504, man. Boxing God 7. He said, E-Thriller, the Black Picasso, salute G. Wolfpack 504 in the chat. Let's get it cooking. I appreciate it, my brother. What's your take on this situation, bro? Drop something else in the chat. Let me get to everybody, man. Let me try to get to everybody. What up, IMAU? He said, shout out E3 from Detroit. Maybe some truth to that, but how we're going to pay Canelo 60 M's if money was tight? Some ain't adding up. They simply don't want Bud taking them belts. That would bankrupt the PBC. Damn. That's a hell of a way to look at that, bro. Let me like that comment. Hey, man, that's a great fucking point, bro. That's a hell of a point. I ain't going to argue with you, bro. Great point. Best comment of the night so far. All right, what up to the villain? He said Bud exposed PBC jive ass when he let it be known the deal they offered. Bud by stoppage. Popcorn emoji. I feel you, bro. I got Terrence Crawford stopping that motherfucker too if and when the fight happens, man. I got Bud stopping him in about 10 to 11 rounds. I think he's going to take him out late, man. I think it's going to be a body shot too. The irony of me saying that shit, I think it's going to be a body shot. I do. What up, Al? Moolah, Young Money. Shout out to my nigga Al Moolah, one of my day ones. He said, shout out to the Wolfpack, man. What's popping? How are you, kind sir? I appreciate you, man. You always tap in with your boy E-Thriller, man. I appreciate it, fam. What up to my nigga XO Factory, aka 2 Chainz? He said, salute E3, the Black Picasso. Ready to hear you paint these pictures, bro. Salute to the Woodpack. Y'all smash that like button when you come in. Hey, man, and also, without further ado, make sure after this show is over with, y'all go sub up to the X Factory, man, the XO Factory, rather. He just created a channel, man. He do highlights on boxing, football, basketball. He dropped one on Kobe, man. That kind of had me a little in my feelings. I was a little moist today, man, because I just still can't believe my nigga gone, man. I honestly can't. But that was a phenomenal video. Make sure y'all go check that out. I put it on my community tab. Make sure y'all go hit that video up, like, comment, share, and sub, man. Shout out to the XO Factory, bro. What's popping? Let me see. What up, LaRon? I see your boy. He said, what he do, Wolfpack? What's popping? How are you, kind sir? How are you, man? How are you? My like's still behind, man, but I guess we're going to get to 100. Shout out to the niggas that's not hitting the like button, man. I appreciate y'all as well. What up, X, man? He said, salute E3 and the Wolfpack. What's popping? What's popping, man? What's good? Let me see. Okay. Yeah, man, please hit that like button and subscribe. Man. Who haven't I got? What up, John Bailey? 88. He said, salute. What's popping? How are you, fam? Who haven't I got, man? Damn, this shit lagging like a motherfucker. Hold on, y'all. Let me scroll down. What up, KDDR7989? He said, salute E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Salute to the panel in chat. Man, that PBC Showtime ship had a leak, and now that bitch had smoking fast. They got no money for fights. Fox PBC deal, all basically. Yeah, but then now think about it, to your point, bro. Didn't they say Showtime and Fox was in a bidding war, rumor allegedly, for this fight? So if Showtime is going down in the dumps, then shit, what's wrong with Fox? Why can't they put up the bag? So yeah, to my boy earlier that dropped the comment, some of this shit ain't adding up, bro. I don't know. Maybe Adrien Broner was a mole to put this shit out there. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's probably a method to the madness. I don't know. I really don't know. Great point, bro. Great take. Let me see. KD also said this is why we haven't gotten Spence versus Crawford finalized by now. Shaking my head, but the problem was Bob Arum and Top Rank. Remember when that's what they used to say. Meanwhile, if it was done back when Bud was okay. Yeah, I made that point earlier, bro. Like, obviously it wasn't Bob Arum. We can't hashtag blame Bob anymore because Bob isn't even in the fucking equation. Bob is probably somewhere in one of the mansions in Beverly Hills that he built for losing so much money, allegedly, on Terrence Bud Crawford. And guess what? This nigga still can't get the fight. This nigga then came out and said, look, bro, I'll take 35%. All I want to be able to do is get some oversight. All I want is some transparency because it isn't the gross income, it's the net income. So I need to see where these expenses and how much y'all charging us and all this extra shit so I can kind of have some sort of idea on what I'm going to make in my fucking bank account for me and my family. But even as, I don't know what they want at this point. Do they want this nigga to clip their toenails? Do they want Terrence Crawford to clip their toenails to get the fight? Goddamn. To Andre Ward's point the other day, these niggas are being greedy, bro. But I just flat out think they don't want the motherfucking fight. They don't want the fight. Stop the presses, man. Shout out to my nigga, the Mac Mob, a.k.a. B. Millie, a.k.a. The Undertaker, a.k.a. Shaq Diesel in the motherfucking building again with the Wolfpack. He said, one love, E-Thriller, the Black Picasso. One love to the Wolfpack with the popcorn emojis. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Make sure y'all go sub up to the Mac Mob. He's almost monetized. I believe he's at 822 subs, if I'm not mistaken. Can we please get him up to 1,000 subs so he can get some super chats and shit like that and some cash apps? Pretty please. Shout out to the Mac Mob, man. What up to my boy, the Boxing Nerd? And y'all still ain't hitting that like button. Y'all still not hitting the like button. Can y'all please hit the like button? If you're watching it on your TV, I get it. I understand. It's a little difficult. But if you're on your phone or if you're on your tablet or Android, can you please hit the like button? Can we get the likes up to 100? Can we please get the likes up? Let me see, man. He said, what up, E3? What's popping, fam? What up to my guy from the Blaster, pardon me, True Gritter 402, man. What's popping, fam? Shout out to my nigga Young Money for that $2 super chat. He said, one love, bro. I got my popcorn ready like always. Hey, man, I got to get you right, man. I got to get you right. Hold on, man. I say, watch your mind. Shout out to Jerome, man. I appreciate that, young moolah, man. I really do, bro. All right, man. Yeah, the Wolfpack, we in this bitch, man. We in this bitch thick tonight, man. We in this bitch thick tonight. All right, man. What up, QT? He said, cat out the goddamn bag now. LOL. Yeah, man. Shout out to my bud buddies too. I see y'all. Shout out to the Earl sexuals too. I love some of you Earl sexuals. I really do. Y'all know that, man. We got love on both sides, man, over here in the Wolf Pack. Let me see. Who haven't I got? What up to my nigga Fotex, man? I appreciate that $2 super chat as well, man. He said, thank you, Al Heyman, for letting me watch E-Thriller. Hey, man, I appreciate that as well. And also, shout out to Al Heyman, man, because when shit like this don't go according to plan, then you already know what that means. I mean, do I even have to say part 19 could be on the way? Like, I don't know when the fuck I'm gonna drop it, man. I don't know, but that's the best part about all this shit. I can keep dropping parts 1 through infinity. I don't know how long this shit gonna last, y'all. I really don't. But let me get you right, bro. I appreciate that, Fotex. I really do. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, Fotex, man. Appreciate everybody once again, man. I can't regurgitate this enough. Anybody that sends me a super chat, anybody that sends me a cash app, all that shit helps keep the panel open, man, because contrary to what I may or may not believe, but I have to pay for StreamYard. You understand what I'm saying? So it helps and it goes a long way to keep the panel open because I got to pay StreamYard to let y'all come on and rock with your boy, E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. So whenever y'all sending me money, and whenever I'm getting a lot of people and views and shit, y'all make me feel like this, bro. Y'all really
I'm on the live where I see numbers. Oh, I'm getting flashback. I'm getting flashback. I'm getting flashback. 7,000 people. Oh, I ain't seen this since my face. Man, I just got flashback. Man, I got 6,000 people. Man, I got flashback. Man, I used to have 70,000 people alive, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my nigga Boosie, man. What up to my nigga Mark Nash? Make sure y'all go sub up to Mark Nash. He said, what up, fellas? What's popping, fam? How are you, kind sir? Let me see. Who haven't I got? What up to my guy Stephen Brimley, man? He said, bless. How are you, kind sir? What's popping? Let me see, man. Let me keep scrolling. Shout out to my nigga, the XO Factory, man, for that super chat, $1.99 super chat. He said, smash that like button for this great content. I appreciate it, my brother. God damn, y'all showing up and showing out for your boy E-Thriller, aka the Black Picasso. Hey, man, you know I got to get you right, XO, but damn it, YouTube might flag me, but fuck it. You know what? I'm going to play it for you anyway, because I know how you rocking.
Don't make me start tonight.
Hey, I know that's your nigga, man. You already know that's my second favorite player of all time, man. Shout out to the GOAT, Ray Lou, man. Y'all know Dion Primetime is my, man, he's my number one football player. In fact, I'm going to start talking about football here pretty soon, and basketball, and boxing. I'm gonna do a fucking buffet on this shit pretty soon. Starting next week, y'all can hold me to that shit. I'm going to start talking about every fucking thing. But anyway, shout out to XO, man. And also, shout out to my nigga LaRun for that cash app. I really appreciate it, my brother. I really do, man. God damn it. Let me find a clip, man. Yeah, man, everything gonna be all right. We almost at 100 likes, so everything gonna be all right. Shout out to my nigga XO again, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to the XO Factory. Who haven't I got? What up to my boy Soul Archin? He said PC3, Peace B-Mac, and the Woodpack. Not saying that Broner don't speak some truth, but that clip come off as stage to me. Damn. Okay, that's a good way to look at that, bro. That's a good way to look at that. Good point. Shout out to Miss T in the motherfucking building with the wolf pack. Salute to the queen. She said salute, ladies and gents. Hey, yo, man, make sure y'all also go sub up to Boxing Fans Talk TV. Shout out to the queen, Miss T, man. I really appreciate you for tapping back in with the wolf pack queen. And you know when I drop this link, I definitely want to hear what you got to say about this shit. I mean, you ain't been on my panel in a minute, Miss T. I mean, I can kick everybody off and just let you come on and rock. say what you got to say, and then you can leave, gracefully. You understand what I'm saying? So click that link whenever I drop it, Miss T. Let me see. Who haven't I got? X-Man said, AB looks serious. I believe him. Hey, I believe him too, bro. I do. He looked like he was dead ass. Fotes AB negotiating with HBO. Yeah, I done heard him say that a couple of times in the past, bro. So I don't know. We'll see. What up, Saya boy? I hope I'm saying your name right, fam. He said salute. What's popping, fam? What up to my nigga D Young? He said salute E3 in the wood pack. What's popping, fam? What's good? What's shaking? Oh, excuse me. I got a burp, y'all. Hold on. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. What up, E-Dog? He said, what's good in the wood pack? At E-Thriller, at B-Max. Salute to the chat. What's popping, fam? What up to my niggas in the blaster, man? He said, just the guy said 402, stand up. Yes, sir. Shout out to my niggas in the blaster. What's popping? What up, Zach? He said they pretty much pay AB to not spill the beans. That's a good point. We know AB unfiltered, man. He gonna keep it a bug all the time, bro. That's just Adrien Broner. That's why I fuck with him. It's a love-hate relationship, though. Okay, y'all just going back and forth. What up, to Cayman? I hope I'm saying your name right, man. It's my first time seeing you in my chat. Welcome to the Woodpack, man. He said leave it to AB to keep it a buck. Yes, sir. I just said that shit, bro. Good point. Great point. He also said Bob Arum said they wax overpaying the fighters. Yep. Or they was overpaying the fighters. Yep. I remember him saying that. Hell of a point. Fotex said, man, now AB going to get fined by Al Heyman. Okay. Well, shit. I don't even care, bro, because at this point, shit, at least he telling us, what I think is the truth. B-Max said 100 mil for Spence. Oh, you right. My apologies. I misspoke. Shout out to B-Max. Yeah, it was 100 mil. Because wasn't it like a 3-fight deal or some shit, or was it 2 fights? Y'all correct me in the chat. I know I did a show on that shit, but I can't remember. But yeah, you're right. 100 million. You're right. Let me see. What up, Hella Ones? He said that shit was funny as hell. Laughed my ass off already, man. Shout out to my dog, Mr. IOTBA Boxing, Mr. 214. In the motherfucking house with the Woodpack. He said, Thriller chat. What's up, everybody? Make sure y'all go sub up to IOTBA Boxing Talk, man. Hey, man, I got to get you on record of saying some shit that I seen you post in the Spit Bucket group on Facebook. And make sure y'all go sub up to the Spit Bucket. Hey, man, you blew me away. I want you to come on and pop your shit and let me know why you said what you said, because I was taken aback, my brother. I was fucking dumbfounded when I read what you posted, bro. So I don't want to share the shit. I want to hear you say it for yourself. But salute. Yeah, man. Shout out to IO, man. These other YouTubers making a video to discredit AB. Okay. All right, okay. Already, man. What up, Valentino? He said they also had money for Munguia, but not for none. Yeah, that don't make sense. That's a good point, bro. Hell of a fucking point. All right, man. To be honest with y'all, I'm getting tired of reading all these goddamn comments, so I'm about to drop the link. I don't plan on being on no longer than 2 hours because I know y'all got to spin the block tomorrow on the Mac Mob for, the breakdown with mosquito spray and shit like that. Shout out to my big bro. So let me go ahead and do this. Let me go ahead and drop the link. Let y'all come on the rock, man. And let me see. Let me post it to the top so y'all ain't got to keep asking for the goddamn link. Give me just 1 second, ladies and gents in the Woodpack. We still not up to 100 likes. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, but hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all love to hate on E-Thriller. I don't get it, but hey, fuck it. Let me see. Shout out to, hold on. I think I just got another notification. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 sec. Shout out to my nigga True Gritter 402 for that $9.99 super chat, man. He said a little offering for to keep the lights on church. I appreciate it, my brother. That shit goes a long way, fam. I really do. Cams off, man. All right, going out to the Boxing Nerd 1-on-1. You're live on the chat with the Woodpack. Holla at me, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, yo, mute your audio, please, whenever y'all come on the panel. Go ahead, Boxing Nerd. What's popping, fam?
Not much, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing all right, man. I can barely hear you, though, bro.
Oh, hold on. It's my AirPods. My AirPods are horrible.
Okay.
Hold on
all right, go ahead.
How am I now?
You sound real crispy, bro. Go ahead. Floor is yours, my brother. What is your take on this Adrien Broner situation?
Oh my goodness. No, it's some crazy stuff. AB never usually lies, you know. He's always telling the truth.
Right.
As funny as he is, when he gets serious, he's a serious guy, you know. So I don't take anything he says for granted. So I believe everything he says. And AB's not the only person that said it. I've heard it from multiple sources as well on Twitter, YouTube. They're saying Showtime's going down. So, and here's the thing. Floyd Mayweather's new latest fight is on his own pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So that goes to show. And
you said, wait a minute, repeat that one more time. You said what now?
Floyd Mayweather's latest fight, his latest exhibition is on his own pay-per-view.
So this is with the what's the dude name he fighting? Fiji or
Edgy.
Okay. Wow. I didn't even notice that, bro. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that speaks volumes. Go ahead.
But we keep all our fighters in-house, right?
Right. I didn't know that, bro. Great fucking point. Go ahead.
You could fool me for so long, man. Like not too long ago when he was bald, he's just like PBC fighters fight PBC fighters. This, that, and the third, and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
Now you're going over to the other side of the street, right?
Where the bag is at? Whoever willing to pay.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So to your point, why can't Earl and Terrence Crawford do that shit just to make this fight and then let Earl come back? Let him come back to the PBC.
There we go.
What's the problem? Go ahead. My bad.
As much as I would like to know as much as you, my brother, but hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just excited for this. This is the last pay-per-view we're gonna see Wilder versus Delaney.
Ain't that some shit? We get that shit on pay-per-view, but we can't get Earl and Crawford. Man, come on, bro.
That's the last one.
I ain't gonna lie, though.
I'm just going down with the shit,
but I damn sure ain't paying for that fight. I'm not paying for that fight.
I didn't make enough money this week. Sorry.
You're likewise, my brother.
No, because like in Canada, it's like $100.
Oh wow,
it's a lot more. Like, what is it? 75 over there? It's
you know what? It may be 75. Honestly, I haven't looked because I ain't paying. Go ahead.
Yeah, good point.
I ain't paying, so I ain't look.
No, for real. But yeah, I'm excited to see my wife to be Alicia Baumgartner. I would love to marry her.
Oh my god! Ooh-wee. Yeah, I'm gonna be in trouble. But go ahead. Get me in trouble. Yeah, Miss Picasso.
Yeah, no, for real. But yeah, I'm excited to see the women's fight, and I might make a bet. I don't know. I might make a bet on Savannah Marshall and Alicia Baumgartner. The two underdogs.
That's a smart fucking bet. I wanted to get into that shit, but I'm gonna let B-Mac and Mosquito Spur break all that shit down. But hey, I'm leaning towards Marshall. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I know, but hey, I'm just happy to be here. Thanks again for giving us a panel. You know how I say, you guys are national treasures of the boxing. You, B-Mac, IO, everybody else that does this stuff for us. So we appreciate you guys, and I'll wait to open panel.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Hey, man, before I go to the next person, shout out to my nigga Fotex for that cash app. And also shout out to, give me 1 second, y'all. I want to make sure I'm shouting everybody out that send me some bread. And also, I think I already shouted out LaRun. I appreciate y'all, man. Let me get y'all a clip. Give me 1 second, fellas.
Check it out. Hustle Man is in the house. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Hey, what you got for us today, Hustle Man?
I got what you need, Chief. I got food stamps. I got incense. I got a Greyhound bus in the parking lot.
All right, man. Going out to Mr. OG Warren. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holler at me. How are you, sir?
Man, salute. How you doing today, E-Thriller?
I'm doing well, my brother. I'm doing very well. I had a nap, man, so I got a lot of energy tonight. Floor is yours,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content. It's been reported in the CNBC and the Wall Street Journal that Paramount is changing how Showtime is being distributed to us now. So boxing may be a part of that discussion. They may do one of HBO moves. They're trying to migrate Showtime over to, I'm paraphrasing a lot of it. So they're thinking they're trying to restructure Showtime to be migrated to Paramount and making an app, a Paramount Plus app.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And they may be doing away with some of their what they used to show, like boxing may be on the chopping block. So with that being said, I think Adrien Broner was spot on with what he was saying. So there is some things coming up. The executive chief of Showtime, I don't know if you've heard of this, but he's departed. He's departing at the end of the year from Showtime.
Yeah, I got to pull it up right here. I think I mentioned that earlier too, because I know B-Mac was talking about it last night for a little bit.
Yeah, they're looking to do some changes, so we don't know. Boxing may not be with Showtime anymore. I guess once they look at the finances. As far as Broner, somebody said that Broner would be getting fined, or I doubt that. I doubt that they'll fine him or get throw a lawsuit at him, because then they're exposing themselves to having their books looked at, and their books would be kind of shady. So I think they're allowing some boxers to just leave without, going into lawsuits with them, because they might be exposed to some things that's in their books. With that being said, I'm falling back.
I appreciate you, OG Warren. All right, man. I asked for it and she came on as requested. Shout out to Boxing Fans Talk TV. Make sure y'all go put some fucking Duke full court pressure on her like button, and please sub up to Miss T. Can we also get her monetized? Miss T, how are you, Queen?
I'm good. How you doing, fellas?
I'm doing very well. It's good to hear your voice again on my panel.
Cool. Yeah, I be watching y'all.
I know you be watching, but I like for you to come on and rock with us now. But go ahead. You know what I'm saying?
I like to say shout out to Mr. Warren for letting me know that Showtime and Paramount is connected, because I never knew that. That's news to me. And wow. And then somebody mentioned the bidding war between Fox and Showtime. I think was you, Thriller.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
yep.
And so what that's going to mean for Terrence, because as B-Mac reported, that he signed with Introbox and Fox and Bally. Yep. So that's more money for Terrence. And also, where there's smoke, there's fire. What I think about what Adrien Broner say, it only takes one disgruntled employee. That's all point. It ever takes. Yep. And then they all be coming out like the woodwork. And I believe he's telling the truth, because think about, why would any of these boxers that getting paid such high incomes, why would they be disgruntled and come out and say things like he says if it ain't true? And that's bad business. I said a long time ago that Al Heyman run PBC like a hedge fund, and I don't think in boxing that's the right pathway to run that type of business. Just like a businessman be great all they want, but to run a government is different from running a business, even though there's overlap. Seem the same, but it's not good business. And that's how I feel about how PBC do. And they're picking winners, they're picking favorites. And that's not a good pathway neither to put on the fights that we want to see. And they're going to pay for that shit. And if HBO open back up, so be it. My true test and will is going to come this weekend, whether or not I buy the Deontay fight. Because y'all know it's wild the country over here for me.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, was you still on that I'm not paying for PBC until we get what we want, or you kind of have you softened your stance a little bit?
I am still on that. I'm not. It's about principality for me at this point.
Facts. Likewise.
Because they, I can't. And I love you, Deontay, if you're listening. I really do. But I can't be in for you. I love me more. And so
no. Wait a minute. Let me correct you. We love boxing more.
Yeah, we love boxing more. I'm gonna check out Clarissa shit. I got on her today on my show.
Oh yeah,
her and Bo Gardner. Yeah, and I was riding them, but it was just more to talk about, like, just how their language and the choice of words, how they act. You know, what work for men is working for men. What work for women is a whole nother thing. And you know, and you're entertaining patriarchal societies. So that shit, they be bending my ear. That's my only complaint about them. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. Call me old school, call me whatever. It's constructive criticism. But I will say, you guys might want to go check out that interview she did with Michelle Phelps. I have to applaud her. You know, I'll get praise and I'll, you know, criticize equally and fair. But I have to applaud her on how she handled it, because I didn't know what she was going to do with that interview. But she did great and all that. AB, keep speaking the truth. That's all I can say. You know, people got to know. People got to know. And there's going to come a time when people are not getting paid at all, and they all going to jump ship. So I'm just waiting for that day to come. That's all I had to say about it.
Let me ask you one more question, Miss T, before I pass the mic to Mr. Quinn.
Okay.
What do you say to the individuals in the chat, or I'm pretty sure it's going to be people, you know, that come on the panel that say, look, man, Adrien Broner, he's disgruntled. We can't really believe him. You know, we take what he say with a grain of salt. To that, you say what?
I say, if it sounds credible, if it's at all plausible, you have to look at it and catalog it in your brain. And just wait for the telltale signs. You know, I'm gonna give you an example. I put out months ago that Connor Ben, Mario Barrios, and it was 5 fighters that got kicked off the ranking board of the WBC. And the only way you get that done to you is because non-compliance to the VADA program or you pop dirty. I said this months ago. Never knew that Connor Ben did what he did. And now look what we find out, that not only did he pop dirty now, he popped dirty months ago. So I was reporting that he popped dirty. I just didn't know it. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take things and catalog it and then just wait for the telltale sign. Like I will remind y'all, Earl Spence didn't make the VADA list neither. Not before.
You always say that, Miss T. You always say that.
Fight. Yeah, after the fight. So whether it's true or not, I just sit back and wait, because everything done in the dark will come to light. You just got to be patient.
Amen. I appreciate you for tapping in with us, Miss T and the Wolf Pack.
I appreciate. I'm gonna go back
and look at
now. I ain't gonna be no stranger. I look at y'all all the time.
I know, yeah. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. I watch you too all the time. I'm gonna go back and check out your show from today tomorrow when I'm working.
Me too. Me too.
All right, I appreciate y'all. Rock on.
All right. Going out to my favorite Earl Spence fan, Mr. Quinn Brantley. You're live on the chat with the motherfucking Wolf Pack. What up, fam? How are you?
What's good with it, E-Thriller?
How are you, Conser? I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm all right. Chilling, enjoying the show, man.
Appreciate it, my brother. Floor is yours, my brother.
Oh, man, I'm kind of concerned right now, man.
Damn, talk to me, Q.
Man, sounds like PBC really don't got no money.
Wow.
And if they ain't got no money, then shit, I wouldn't let them sell me on a Keith Thurman or somebody else type fight. I would start thinking about strongly considering potentially shopping the fight, man, to the highest bidder, man.
Yeah.
Floyd deal with the zone thing. I think it's only right, man. Shit.
If they got their fighters' best interest in their heart, you understand what I'm saying? That's a hell of a point.
Because it's like, if they ain't got no money, then it's like, goddamn, what you gonna do? You know?
Right.
Now I think he should strongly consider potentially taking the fight to the highest bidder, man.
I agree. We've been saying that for a minute now, bro. I totally agree. Totally agree.
I understand him being loyal, things of that nature, because I'm thinking they're gonna put up something.
Right.
But if you can't put up nothing, oh no, man. And then for him not to get a guarantee, what the fuck? No.
That shit blew my mind, Q.
Oh, hell
no.
no.
My mind, bro. Earl not getting a guarantee either.
Oh, hell no. That's why I say It's time to strongly consider, man. It's time to strongly consider, man.
Yeah, man. I totally agree.
But I'm gonna pass the mic. Wait till we get to open panel.
Let me ask you this: with everything coming to the light, as far as you know, what Adrien Broner said, Q, how do you feel about them criticizing Bob Brown for being the biggest problem in this fight not being made in the past? How do you feel about that now? Did that change your stance, or how do you feel about that?
Ooh, man. Damn, that's a good
like you could have
question.
helped make this goddamn fight.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because they sound like they ain't got nothing, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got to fight on pay-per-view to pay their goddamn selves and shit.
Hey, that ESPN Plus app don't sound too bad now after all, huh? Maybe the fight could have went on there some way. I mean, it was other ways for revenue.
Yeah, man. They could have done something, man, than what they doing right now.
Yeah, man. All right, Q, let me go ahead and pass the mic, man. Let me go out to Mr. 214, Mr. IOTBA. You're live on the chat with the motherfucking Wolfpack. Holla at me, man. What's popping, fam?
E-Thriller, Wolfpack.
What's good?
Everybody on the panel, chat, what's popping?
What's good, bro? You all right? How are you?
Man, this nigga, you know, this is one. I swear.
What the hell you laughing at,
No,
man?
because y'all trip me out, right?
What we do now?
Like
go ahead.
You niggas see a little forest fire and go poke gasoline on it.
Okay.
So hold up. We supposed to believe this nigga. Adrien Broner. So this nigga is now the new credible nigga who we supposed to listen to. This salty ass nigga in Adrien Broner. See, this is the reason why I don't trust Adrien Broner. I don't believe shit he say. This was the same nigga who just said he had mental health and wanted to drop out the fight. Not only did he get my sympathy, he got a lot of other people's sympathy around the world. Then come back later and say he want to fight Nate Diaz. Talking about, oh, that could make money. I thought you just said you had mental health problems. Now you talking about, oh, there's no other fights out there for you. Now you want to fight Nate Diaz, a UFC fighter, and these were the same boxers criticizing UFC fighters for fighting boxers. But let's get to Adrien Broner though. We supposed to believe him on E-Thriller. Like what's her name? Miss Bach. What's her name?
Oh, Miss T. Yeah, shout out
Miss
to
T. Oh, she talking about it only takes one disgruntled employee. Man, cut it out, Miss T. He been disgruntled for years because he ain't won a fight in years that's meaningful or meant nothing. His when he was so high on top, all that shit done came down to low. So of course he's gonna be disgruntled. Of course he gonna act the way he act. Of course he gonna lie and push the button like he do now. Because Adrien Broner ain't the same guy he used to be. Y'all remember this was the same guy when money wasn't a thing in my Jay-Z voice. Remember this is the guy who was burning money on camera, $100 bills and all that.
He
other
was
stuff.
flushing money down the toilet too.
Yeah, flushing money down the toilet and doing all this stuff. Now we supposed to believe this motherfucker who just said he had mental health problems. So if this motherfucker said he had mental health problems, he had to sit back and think about this. How we gonna fucking believe this dude got a conscious mind coming out saying any motherfucking thing about this situation? He just mad because his situation ain't this situation. So now he wanna come out and say shit. And another thing, you niggas try to talk about how people leaving companies. People leave companies every day, B. Fighters move on every day, B. We see fighters going from this promotional company to that promotional company to that promotional company. We see fighters fighting everywhere. So what? Just because one move out don't mean nobody else gonna move in. So stop that. Out of all people, you niggas believe in Adrien Broner. Boy, I done heard it all.
Okay, is that all you got to say, Ayo, before I ask you a question, my brother?
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't believe Adrien Broner, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you looking at your phone or your laptop, sir?
Yeah.
Do you believe Yahoo?
Well, it's no, I seen that. I ain't saying he don't step. I ain't saying the dude didn't step down.
So when Adrien Broner comes out and say, "Look, man, shit ain't looking too good for Showtime right now. Shit is fucked
he just
up."
coming out saying that.
Hold on, Ayo. I let you talk. Let me speak. When AB come out and say, "Look, man, shit is fucked up right now. They can't even offer Crawford or Errol Spence a guarantee." You don't think there's anything credible in that as to why the fight ain't been announced and made, bro?
How do he know?
Why wouldn't he know? You don't think he talked it?
E3?
Bro, he's cool with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford.
Man, this
Bro,
nigga,
what you mean? Why wouldn't he know? Why wouldn't he know?
Adrien Broner don't know shit. This nigga just salty. He in the position he in. So you know how they say when things ain't going your way no more, you know, they used to be your big buddies. Oh, he pat them on the back. Remember,
bro,
AB
been speaking. Hold on, Io. Bro, AB been speaking out against the PBC even when he was on top, bro. He been fucking asshole. What are you talking about?
No, this was no. He wasn't speaking that on PBC. He said if Mayweather Promotions, you know, but listen,
that's the PBC.
The same guy who was saying he loved Showtime. He loved PBC. He wasn't gonna never go nowhere. This was the greatest company in the world. This is the same guy who said fuck Jay-Z and his $40 million contract. I'm at PBC, but we just gonna forget about that. But okay. I'm gonna let
y'all a wise man on my panel once said, once new information is presented, a man has every right to change his mind. You've changed your mind a lot, my brother.
No, I ain't saying.
So I mean, are we not supposed to believe you because you change your mind all the time?
No, I ain't saying you can't change your mind, but how is Adrien Broner credible though? This dude just turned down a fight with Figueroa, talking about he had mental health issues. He had to get over. Now he want to fight a UFC fighter because he say it makes more money, fam. Y'all do 1 + 1 and tell me it don't equal 2 and see what Adrien Broner trying to do. Is he disgruntled? Hell yeah, because he ain't the same guy he used to be.
So you think, so wait a minute. So you think AB is hating on Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford fight? Is that what you're saying?
AB is hating on PBC. He mad at PBC because PBC don't treat him the same they used to. And why would they? Have y'all seen Adrien Broner last couple of fights? Is he still a top class fighter to y'all? Adrien Broner still got it in his dorky ass mind. He's still that same guy who come dancing to the ring who undefeated. You not him no more.
I'm not going to argue with you on that point, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I feel like he's coming from a good place. I feel like this is very credible, especially when you have fucking credible sources reporting that the head of Showtime is stepping down. Why would he be stepping down in the midst of this fight trying to be made, Ayo? That doesn't make sense.
What do that mean? Because the midst of a fight.
The biggest fight in the fucking sport. The fight that's going to generate a lot of revenue.
No,
why would he step down right before this fight gets made?
But shit happens like this, fam, all the time. It's gonna be more fights and fights after this. Maybe he want the man that was making shit happen. So maybe they had to go get somebody else to come in and make shit happen. Why we ain't looking at it like that?
Okay, so if this fight doesn't get made, are you going to reverse your stance on Adrien Broner? As far as this take?
But we all know this fight gonna get made.
No, I don't know that. You think the fight gonna get made? Nigga, you talking to a nigga that's been saying the fight ain't gonna get made, bro. You can't say we. It ain't no we in this shit.
E3,
you on your own on that one, my brother.
E3, it ain't no way in hell that this fight between Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence don't get made. People have to be really foolish, and I say that respectively, to think this fight between Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford ain't gonna happen.
Okay, so let me say this before I pass the mic to B-Man because he's been waiting. So we got Floyd Mayweather coming out saying, look, that fight is not happening anytime soon. It's further down the line. You got Steven Espinoza coming out, Io, saying that we're on track, but fights of this magnitude take a long time. And then in the midst of that shit, we just get news that David Nivens is stepping down from Showtime. And then a couple of days later, we have AB saying, look, man, shit fucked up. We gonna be fighting on Twitter. And you don't think there's any validity to that? Come on, bro.
What's open, panel?
All right, bro. All right, going out to my motherfucking dog, B-Mac, a.k.a. Shaq Diesel, a.k.a. the motherfucking Undertaker, a.k.a. B-Millie is back on with the motherfucking Wolf Pack. B-Mac, holler at me, man. What's popping?
Can you hear me, E3?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear. How are you, my brother?
Man, give me the assist, baby. Give me the assist. Let me get a little moves on.
Let me get
That's
my
the
shit
move.
right. Hold on. Let me drive baseline.
That's the move.
Okay.
That's the move.
Already,
hey,
man.
Thriller, baby, the
brother.
Black Picasso, because he painted pictures so vividly with his words, man. Hey, look here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all go hit that like button, man. E3 been asking for the goddamn like button. Can y'all please hit the like button, man?
They will not hit that like button.
Dang.
They'll hit that poll, but they won't hit the like button.
It's for the algorithm, man. Hit the like, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Show E3 some love, man. Y'all in here listening. Great show, E3.
Thank you.
Great motherfucking content, man. As you cooking as usual, man. Black Picasso as what you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just chime on real quick about everything. For me, it's really not a PBC thing or Adrien Broner. I mean, Adrien Broner thing. This is just what he was stating was basically Showtime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Showtime is the network. Hey, we don't have a network. They don't have a fucking Fox deal. The Fox deal was ending in this year. The Showtime deal is ending this year. AB just stating fucking facts that if you look it up, that they had 2 extensions, both in 2018 for Fox and for PBC. I mean, for Fox and for Showtime.
Right.
So the deals are up. Nevins is leaving, who's the head of Showtime.
Yep.
I mean, whether you believe AB or not, you could just look for yourself and say, fucking, it's trouble in fucking paradise, bro. I mean, when you have fights like, who was it? Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz on pay-per-view?
Yeah.
Bro, what does that tell you? That tells you everything you want to know about the financial situation of a network. Y'all got, this ain't got shit to do with Adrien Broner. Whether you believe him or not, if AB never said nothing, we still saying the same shit. This is noted. Like you have all these Chris Arreola versus Andy Ruiz, Charles Martin versus Luis Ortiz. Fucking how do Keith Thurman go from fighting Manny Pacquiao making $2.5 million on a guaranteed purse to fighting Mario Barrios on $750,000?
Oh my God!
On pay-per-view. Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. It's the proof in the fucking pudding. I mean, Errol Spence, is a big star. He the big fish, but Spence getting 1.5 on a guaranteed on the front end. You say, well, we'll make our money on the back. I mean, that's cool. Tank Davis, all the same. $1 million on the front end. Like, the other people are getting more money on the front end other places. So to me, proof is in the pudding. The stats is already there. Numbers already there. Give a fuck whether you believe AB or not. He'll lie 1 week and then he may tell the truth another week. But when AB says something about stipends, nobody believe him.
Right.
Earl Spence say you got a fucking stipend. Then you got Jamal Charlo. He can't go to fucking IHOP and fucking swipe his card without it being declined.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He choked the waiter or the waitress or some shit.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? You got
nigga couldn't afford no syrup, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You can't go to the restaurant and your shit gets that. Come on, man.
IHOP of all places.
You know what I'm saying, right? And bro, the most.
Wait a minute, hold on. Not to cut you off, Mac. I heard somebody say that even Tank talking about he only had $2,000 in his bank account or some shit like that.
What?
I missed it. I didn't see it.
I didn't see that one. What? Damn.
Yeah, somebody said it on my panel. I think it was.
I said that E3.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, but go ahead, B-Mac. My bad.
I think, man, one of the clearest points that you made, bro, it was just I didn't even think about it until you made it, bro. And my God, it just popped in my head, and I was like, God damn. You said Floyd Money Mayweather is more active than all the rest of the fucking PBC fighters, bro. And that should tell you something. This is what don't he had like his 3rd fight coming this year?
Yep, this is 3rd exhibition. Facts.
His 3rd exhibition. So we know where the money is being pushed in at, and you've always said it because I'm gonna give you credit because you always said it.
Yep.
BBC getting fucking trouble. Here come Floyd having an exhibition to bail their ass out again.
Yep.
And bro, clockwork. At the end of the day, I can give a fuck care less of what Adrien Broner say. If you can't see that right there for what it is, then it is what it is, bro. But I digress, man. I'm gonna pass the mic to somebody else, man. Man, excellent show, E3, man. Keep knocking them out, man. No bullshit.
Thank you, bro. Hey, man, the panel is now open, fellas. Y'all go ahead and rock, man.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
About 45 more minutes. Y'all go ahead and rock.
You know what's crazy? Everybody always talking about what the contract when they was talking about Earl Spence. Do y'all know what's in the contract? How do y'all all know everything what PBC doing, but y'all don't know the contract for Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford? That kills me. They can name every other contract, but y'all can't name what's going on with Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford. It's quick how people push this fucking narrative about a company being broke. What the fuck does it got to do with Floyd Mayweather going to do exhibitions? That's fucking Floyd Mayweather. He could do what the fuck he want to do. His name reign bigger than all these fucking guys out here. He can go fight a nigga at Jack in the Box, and he can fight the head CEO of Jack in the Box, and it's gonna make news. So stop comparing Floyd Mayweather to these other dudes because they're not him. That's why they call him TBE. That's why he was Pretty Boy Floyd Mayweather and turned into Floyd Money Mayweather. Exhibitions is different from getting logistics of real fights, because in exhibitions, especially when you got a name like Floyd, his name gonna reign. You could go anywhere and you could set up a match with him. Now, when we talk about fighters being active, okay, if fighters so active, why would Terrence Crawford fight number once a year? We talk about PBC fighters. Let's talk about how Terrence Crawford was fighting one fucking time a year. Jesus.
That's a good. Go ahead, Mr. Warren. Go ahead.
I like to rebuttal some of your put in a rebuttal. So, first of all, the Wall Street Journal is a credible source. CNBC is a credible source, and they state that Showtime is being restructured. As of now, they said that the executive
Sorry, your cam on, Steve. I can't see you, bro. My bad, OG1.
They said that the executive has resigned and will be no longer with Showtime to move out of the way for Paramount to be flexible with how they restructure Showtime. As B-Mac said, their contract is up. Boxing's contract is up. So boxing may be on the table for whether they continue with boxing or whether they do like HBO did. The other thing is, and this is just my opinion, Al Heyman has Floyd Mayweather around so he can leverage to see if he can get some money from Floyd Mayweather for some of these fights. That's just my opinion.
I totally agree. I mean, it only makes sense. Listen, the proof is in the pudding. Every time the PBC is in a fucked up situation or their contract is about to expire, guess what? Floyd comes back with a Conor McGregor fight. Floyd comes back with this fight and that fight. Like, bruh, it's evident. Just go back and do your research, Ayo. This shit.
But how he come back with a Conor McGregor,
bro? He come back to bail them out every single time.
But Ether, don't lie like that. That Conor McGregor.
How the fuck am I lying, Ayo?
No,
how am I lying?
I know, but that Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight, that was for 50-0, and plus that fight just made sense business.
Whether you're missing the point. Whether it's an exhibition or a regular fight, Floyd is coming back to generate revenue. That's the point.
So how do y'all know? Y'all always tell us about getting facts.
You just said, bro, he's TBE. So wait a minute. So are we gonna sit up here and act like that wasn't one of the biggest selling pay-per-views?
No. I'm not talking about that. All this other shit y'all saying. I know what Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor did. How do you niggas know that? You niggas always tell us about facts. These are just assumptions you niggas thinking.
What wait a minute. So what is an assumption about that article I just pulled up, my brother?
No, but see, this the thing right here. I ain't tripping on that. Because companies move on. We see it all the time. I'm not arguing the fact Showtime may be through with boxing, but what the fuck do that got to do with PBC? Y'all trying to make it
I think it has a lot to do with that, Ayo, because when you have people saying that Floyd Mayweather, who is Showtime, who is PBC, who is Mayweather Promotions, going to do a fight at the Zone, you don't think that rings the bell or the alarm, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on? Because I didn't know that. That's the problem.
Bro, don't you know that's where them YouTubers fight at? And that's
but we're talking about Floyd.
I know, but listen, to the American public, and this is the difference. Us American public, we don't give a fuck about them exhibitions Floyd do because we're not buying them. Only people buying them exhibitions is the countries he's going to to fight them exhibitions there, fam. That's facts.
Okay, so let's just talk about Showtime for a moment. PBC was in contract with Showtime. Now, if they restructured Showtime and they no longer have boxing, where's the money coming from? Because PBC was in bed with Showtime and Fox.
Okay, all right. So
that puts a lot of players for PBC boxers on the shelf, and they have to do pay-per-view.
Mr.
Why you
Warren,
think they charging almost $80 for us to watch Wilder fight his sparring partner?
Deontay Wilder is a big name. What are you talking about?
So wait a minute. So you think we'll buy their fight before we buy Floyd
No.
Mayweather?
What
you trying to say, Ayo?
No, don't put words in my mouth. I said Deontay Wilder is a big name. In my opinion, Deontay Wilder is the biggest name on PBC. Like when it comes to fighters,
That's fair to say. Outside of Mayweather.
But don't the other $80 also include who he's fighting against?
Yeah, but you got a good undercard. You got Caleb Plant versus Anthony Durrell, but that's Deontay Wilder, bro.
That is a good undercard. I will say that. Hey, y'all, let me pass the mic to Stephen Brimley. He been waiting for a little bit. Hey, yo, Steve, you're live on the chat with the motherfucking Wolf Pack. Holler at me, man. What's popping? How are you?
What's good, family?
What's good, bro? You all right?
Yeah, I guess it ain't fun today.
Ah, man, what talk to me, man. What's your
It's just work. It's just but this, man.
Yeah,
it's hard to speak positively in regards to this in all aspects. Ayo, what is positive about anything that we're seeing here? Is there anything that we have that feels positive about what's going on right now? Between the Showtime, between the delay on this fight, between Floyd saying what he's saying, what is positive out of any of this?
You talking to me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he said, Ayo. Yeah, he asked you a question.
No. You just no. The way your brain is manufacturing, you just leaning into the negative of it to spill a narrative. That's how your brain is manufacturing.
You know, Ayo, the reason why when you tell that to me, I just be like, give me a break. Because you're talking to somebody that April the 16th was on some, as soon as Spence put his beat down on Ugas, you gonna see what time it is. You're talking to somebody that was was a heavy Spence supporter as well. So what you're saying to me don't apply. So like I said, we got everything that's in front of us. What is positive that you can take out of this?
Let me ask you a question. When you just made a great Earl just fought in April, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So it's just October?
Yep, we in October. Yes, sir. October the 13th. Yeah.
Okay, so what's the problem?
What's the problem?
Yeah, look, don't blame it on Earl because the dude with
I
the
need you to take what I'm saying in 1 second. You're talking about blaming on Earl. That wasn't part of my communication.
No, I'm just saying don't blame it on Earl.
Turn your cam on, then I'll bring you on.
Don't blame it on Earl because the dude with the Earth-sized ego ain't fought in the Euro.
I got you, Kush. You can turn it off.
Earl ain't got the rush because Terrence Crawford ain't fought in the Euro, bro. He just fought 5-6 months ago.
So I got a question.
Hold on,
for
Kush.
You,
hold on, Kush. Hey, panel etiquette. My brother Steve got to finish his shit, and I'm gonna bring you on, bro. Go ahead, Steve.
I mean, here we go with this Earthside ego stuff. That's not really the debate. I'm not going to even debate you on that. I'm gonna leave that alone.
Wait a minute. Who said something about the ego?
Io just said something about Earl.
I just used it in the phrase. I wasn't trying to make it a debate, Stephen Brimley. If you took it that way, my apologies. I was just saying Terrence Crawford ain't fought in the Euro because of his Earth-sized ego. Earl just fought 5 or 6 months ago. Don't try to push this fight because Terrence Crawford ain't fought over a Euro. Oh, y'all say, he's trying to age him out. Well, Terrence Crawford could have got him a fight.
Right? So he has an ego because he's trying to get the biggest and the best fight that the fight fans all want to see, and he's taking less with no guarantee, and you still stuck on this ego shit, bro?
No. I want this fight, but my thing is don't try to hurry up and rush it. If the business ain't
Rush
right.
it.
Remember, I came out and apologized and said I was wrong.
Well, wait a minute.
E-Thriller. Hold up,
hold on.
E-Thriller. Remember, remember you spoke on your live earlier, how I came
Yeah,
out
I
and I
want you to
said
talk
on
about that too. Yep.
on my Facebook group, and I said I was wrong because I say Bud do deserves transparency. You know, if you being real about it, just because you in full control don't mean you have all the control, whatever the fuck I said on my post.
Right.
But yeah, so my thing is Terrence Crawford ain't fought in a year. Like, we want this fight, but Earl just fought 5 or 6 months ago. Which I want to hurry up and push it because Terrence Crawford ain't fought in a year. Let the
No,
business get right.
come on, that's disingenuous. You want to know
You
why that's
just want the
disingenuous?
fucking
Because
fight,
soon as the fight ended, he said, "You know who I want next." So that's disingenuous for you to say that. Oh, we rush it because Terrence Crawford. That's not the point.
Bro,
The
we've
point
been
is,
waiting for 5 years, bro. What do you mean we rushing the fight? We've been waiting, Ayo.
No, I ain't listen. You missing my point. I ain't saying we ain't been waiting. It's well documented. I criticized Earl when he had 2 belts and Terrence Crawford had 1. Right. My thing is Earl
You
just
didn't want to
fought
see the
5.
Ugas fight, right? Exactly.
Yeah. And after Earl got, and remember, like you said, a great brain always told us we got the right to change our mind, right?
Right.
So after Earl Spence won 3 belts, I couldn't argue and say he wasn't in full control no more. But that's neither here nor there. My thing is the business ain't right. Terrence Crawford, the one, and the reports came out. Is we gonna believe the reports where he said he wanted transparency, right?
But if the bit right, but you just said that you agree with him. So if the business not right, that's not on Terrence Crawford. That's on the PBC.
He said he want transparent. I agree with transparency. His lawyers need to look over the deal. They need to submit some back counter, and then if Terrence Crawford and his team and PBC agree to that, then boom.
Right. So how is Terrence Crawford the holdup, bro? Because you're making it seem like he's the holdup.
No. What my thing is, it ain't about who the holdup now, because we know both of these guys want to fight. We heard Terrence Crawford preaching. We seen Earl Spence just come out and put that post. My thing is now, Terrence Crawford wants transparency, like you talk about in the videos. You don't know what's gonna be at the venues and stuff like that, and what's gonna be getting sold. He should get the opportunity to see all that, so he can know where all of his reportedly 35% is coming from.
Gotcha. All right, man. Steve, is that all you got to say before
no,
I go to
I mean, he never answered my question because you first said the narrative, and that has nothing to do with the narrative. There's nothing that I can take that's positive about what's happening across the board. And I want to know, what can you tell me that's positive about anything that's happening? Is there anything positive that you can speak on it? Help me understand it. It's something positive from this.
I'm very positive, fam. A big fight like this ain't gonna slip away. You know, just because you impatient and a lot of other people are impatient about it.
Impatient?
Yo, we've been waiting for 5 years.
Understand, but it's her now.
What are we even talking about at this point?
No. I'm not talking about
patience is wearing thin.
I'm not talking about the 5 years. See, listen, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not talking about the 5 years. I'm talking about now. We know this fight is next with them too. Y'all just impatient. Be honest.
Why wouldn't they already have a deal in place for this fight to get like knocked out like that? What is taking so long, Ayo? Make it make sense, fam.
Because
why am I supposed to be patient when you can make a fight with Manny Pacquiao in a month?
They made a fight with goddamn Ugas like it wasn't shit.
No, but see, the thing is, would y'all agree that this is a generational fight for this for our generation?
Yes, but it don't take that long. Make your point so I can go to Kush, bro. Make your point.
Go ahead.
All right, man. Let me go out to Kush the Greatest. You're live on the chat with the Wolfpack. Holla at me, man. What's popping?
What's good with y'all? What's up, E3? The rest
good,
of the
bro?
panel.
Right?
Yeah. Man,
hey, man, I've been seeing you getting that IO in the chat. I told you to click the link. All right, you got him now, bro. Go ahead.
I've been trying to catch up to IO for a minute. And I got a question to ask. Why couldn't this fight be made on ESPN when your boy knew that the Showtime don't have no fucking money? That's my first question for you.
Well,
this fight could have been made on ESPN. What's your reason?
Well, let me ask you a question, Kush the Greatest. First thing is, we don't know the parameters of anything. So that's just say we're assuming that Showtime doesn't have any money, and why the fight couldn't be made on ESPN, because Earl Spence and PBC was clearly the A side, no debating.
A side with 129 pay-per-view buys for the Ugas fight, man. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Steve, this on Kush, bro. It's Kush time. Go ahead, Kush. Go ahead and pop your shit, bro.
You get at him. All right. Second, you saying that we need to be more patient and waiting for this fight. Why we need to be patient? Your boy came out after the fight, after his last fight, and called out Bud, said he was coming to take his belt, said the fight was going to happen this year, said everything was agreed on his end. The fucking fight announcement was imminent, scheduled for November 19th. Now you want to act like we're being impatient. I don't understand. Explain this shit to me, IO.
Because if we really think about it, like in reality, fighting in November or December, it really didn't make sense to me. And I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm not just talking. This ain't the first time. This not the first. Hold up, Kush. This not the first time I'm saying this.
November.
I talked to E3. I talked to E3 offline, and I told them that this fight shouldn't happen. No way. I said, matter of fact, I said these guys should have another fight before they fought each other. So I never thought the November date made any sense in the beginning. Now, when it came out and everybody was talking about it, I was out because this was the fight that everybody, including myself, wanted.
Right, and we didn't want to see them fight anybody else but each other next, IO. That's why they're not, because the fans demanded to see this fight next. And we were told that the fight would be happening this year. It's not us being patient. It's the PBC and your man over there hiding behind promotional companies.
Oh, okay. Well, let me ask you this. Terrence Crawford been a free agent for a year.
What's the problem? Bud don't need a tune-up. He been out the ring almost over a year now. So why your boy need one?
Hey, what they got to do with Earl? I said both fighters, but what they got to do with Earl Spence? Because Terrence Crawford ain't fought in a year. He been doing this for years.
No. What I'm saying is, IO, I don't want you to get misconstrued what I'm saying. Bud not fighting in a year don't matter. We ready to fight. We don't need no tune-up. We don't need no extra time. We don't need none of that shit. It's your boy that need extra time.
You got to be patient, my guy. Be patient.
How am I being impatient, IO?
Because y'all just impatient. We know this the fight.
It ain't on the end, right?
Because people's word ain't coming to add up.
Let me ask you this. Hold on, Chris. Let me ask Ayo one more question. Ayo, you keep telling us to be patient. Okay, bro. So let me ask you this. When do you think this fight is going to get made? Or when is the ideal month or time of the year for this fight to be made?
I'm not sure what's the ideal month, but I think the next quarter will be an ideal month. We know Canelo. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just throwing out something. I mean, Canelo not fighting, so I think March, April will be a good time for this fight. That's just my opinion. I never thought November or December is a good time to fight, bro. Especially around the it's just my opinion. I just didn't never think it was because of the holidays and stuff like that. Like I wanted all that to be past these two fighters, so the holidays over with, bro. Terrence Crawford gonna be in Colorado. Everything over with, nothing but the focus on the fight. Earl Spence was going to be down here in Dallas, nothing but the focus on the fight. So I just never really thought November or December made sense to me because of the holidays. I thought anytime after November or December, this fight made sense. That's just my opinion.
Okay, I hear you, but if they was about their business, they could have made the fight for September. Especially since it was already out there that that's who we wanted next. If they was about their business, they could have made the fight in September. So then what?
It's like, but you going off hypothetically saying
no, that ain't hypothetical. If they was about their business, and handling their business, the fight would have happened in September. If they was about their business, cut the bullshit out, yo. Come on, bro.
Because you do understand.
Nah, that's Steve. That's Steve. Go ahead.
Steve.
Yeah, that was Brim.
Steve, Mr. Brimley. You
Yo, you giving me gas right now, my nigga.
No, Mr. Brimley, you do understand that this is a mega fight, right? You can't do that in 5 months, sir.
No, people that go about their business can. It's happened before.
No.
Why can't it happen now?
You listen. It's right here, Brimley. Just be patient, my God.
Man, it ain't right here.
Yes,
you know
it
where
is.
it's at? It's in
Like-
the toilet bowl right now. Don't give me this bullshit, yo. You kicking bullshit in my ear. You giving me gas, my nigga.
I got good questions for your ass. If that's not possible, then why did they ever make November 19th a targeted date?
That was just the rumors everybody came up with, and we
That
all
wasn't
just
no fucking
No. Hold up. Espinosa already said that was one of the dates they were looking at.
Oh no, I don't know, but that's what came up, and we ran.
It ain't no you don't know. You studying this shit like we are. You know
what I'm saying. Listen, bro, I don't know why it didn't happen, but listen, fam, everything ain't gonna happen because you want it to happen.
You know,
at
you
that
got Spence
time.
numbers. You know why the fight ain't happening.
How do I know why the fight? I ain't in Spence.
You talk to the man.
I don't
You
talk
with
to
the
Earl
man.
Spence.
No more.
That's your boy.
No
I don't
more.
wanna
I don't
hear
talk to him.
You don't talk to Earl no more?
You wasn't even.
No, man, me and Earl ain't talking in like 2 or 3 years.
Man,
When
you
I
know why that
discovered
fight ain't
you,
being made. PBC broke.
Ayo,
They
this
broke
is
it in
what I'm
me.
hearing coming out your mouth right now.
Say that again, big guy.
Hey, Kush, is that all you had to say before I go to General Big Fish?
I'll let other people get off. Go on. I want to debate with you. That's what I want to do. We can do that somewhere else another time.
Wait, where Goose to you at anyway? We supposed to be having something popping. Where Goose to you at?
I don't know where my nigga Gooch is. Shout out to Goose to you, man. All right, man. Going out to General Big Fish. You're live on the chat with the motherfucking Woodpack. Holla at me, mine was popping, bro.
Thriller, appreciate you having me on, man.
Yes, sir. How are you, bro?
I'm all right, man. I wanted to talk to B-Mac real quick, man. I pulled the
What it do,
Draymond
Fish?
Green. Last time I talked to you, man, I punched you in the face for no reason. So I want to apologize to you live and direct, my brother, one more time, man. So
One love,
sir.
Fish. One love, Fish.
Debo Fish.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch you in your motherfucking face, Fish.
Hey, B-Mac has a chin, man. Let's not get it twisted.
Nah, he got a chin full of gummy bears.
A chin full of what?
Hold on, man. Let me say this real quick before you get to cooking, Fish. Shout out to D Young, man, for that super chat earlier in the show, and shout out to my nigga Run Boy Fresh from the DMV. He said, "When sun don't shine, Slim." I appreciate it, man. Let me get y'all right real quick, man. Let me get y'all right. Hold on, where my shit at?
Sit down. Go sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
Fish, go ahead and cook, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm just cooking really because I hear y'all jumping. Yo, man, he got about one ankle left and a little bit of hair on his leg. So I'm gonna come on here and help you out real quick, yo, because I'm still on suspension for conduct detrimental to the team. So what I'm gonna say is, man, like Ayo said, man, y'all gotta be patient. We've been waiting for Terrence Crawford for 5 years to come up and do what we said. Y'all are tripping. The nerve of y'all to have these fucking impatient ass nerves, man. It's been 6 months since Earl fought. How long it's been, Ayo?
Like 6 months.
What up, Ayo, to you too? My bad,
Yeah,
Ayo.
what's up, Jenny? Like 6 months.
See, yeah, man. It's only been 6 months since Terrence Crawford did the right thing. So y'all want to act. Y'all want to put this 5 years on Earl. Don't want to count the car wreck. The man got flipped over 18 times in
That's
the
his
goddamn.
fault.
Yes, that's true. It is his fault. But you can't fucking put a Band-Aid on the motherfucking and put him back in the ring, boxing nerd, after, and put him in the ring for the greatest fight of his life.
You're right.
So then something happened to his eye. We're not allowed to see people medical records, but I heard all the Bud Buddy Nation The man in the seat, Earl Spence medical record, invading the man's privacy. He could have had some shit on there that he didn't want us to see.
B-Hop wanted to see the records, man.
So you have to minus some months off of this True Gritter 402. You have to Mr. Gooch to you. You have to minus a year and a half at least, maybe 2 years off of this alleged 5 years y'all been talking about. That's really not Earl Spence's fault. It's Terrence Crawford's. He in court. Is he still in court, B-Mac, right now?
We're gonna take you to court in a second.
Nah, he still got it.
I'm gonna take you to court.
See, so he finally did what he's supposed to do. Sue Bob Aaron for bullshitting him for 5 years, 6 years, and so y'all. And my man, if he listening, Ron Boy Fresh, I don't know if y'all heard, he said that it ain't gonna be a fight, but it is gonna be a fight on February 4th. So, we going out there.
Shout out to my nigga Slim.
Yeah.
What's up, Slim? February 4th, y'all.
General Big Fish, can I ask you a quick question?
Yes, sir.
Just a quick one. What you think about what Adrien Broner said?
Adrien Broner mad. He's disgruntled. He played like he had a mental health issue in his last event, so I'm not taking nothing he say serious, Mr. Warren.
Okay, one last question now, and I'll fall back. What do you think about Paramount? What do you think about Paramount restructuring Showtime and what that might and where that might put sport of boxing for them?
It's a new business model out here, Mr. Warren, for all
Ayo, quit laughing. Ain't shit funny.
That's streaming the fights. So I can see Showtime losing money out there because nobody supports boxing like they claim they do, Mr. Warren.
So, and we know that PBC had a contract with Showtime and Fox, correct? And that's up already. So don't you think that they may be a little short on cash? And why it's difficult to make the fight?
Yeah, because they they wasted all their money on Broner and
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You said Boner.
Broner. I didn't say Boner. Nah, I ain't say no shit like that. I said Broner.
That nigga said Boner.
I didn't say Boner, man.
I'm saying whoever said you said that stupid.
So my point is, if they strap for cash,
ain't got no point.
If they strap for cash, then don't you think there's some validity to what Adrien Broner was saying about Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence not getting any upfront money?
Hold up, Big Fish, real quick. Let me do Mr. Warren how he did me. Where's your proof at, Mr. Warren, that they're strapped for cash?
No, he said fuck you and your
stories. He said fuck you and your stories.
But hold up, Mr. Warren, where your proof at?
Okay, I'm just saying. So here it is. So NBC, and Wall Street are already saying that they're going to revamp Showtime, and they're considering everything, restructuring. And based on what BMAC said, if PBC contract is up with them, there's a possibility that they may not get another contract with Showtime by being under Paramount now.
But Showtime isn't the only business out there. This happens all the time. You switch platforms.
I'm not saying that.
UFC started with Spike
if they're
TV.
gonna,
Hold on, I thought this was Big Fish time, man, so I can come on behind Big Fish.
Okay.
Not our old Mr. Warren.
Yeah, my bad, Mr. Golden. Y'all, hey, finish your question, Mr. Warren, and I'm gonna go to Mr. Golden before he cuts me out.
I can wait till open panel. I think I don't want to take up Mr. Golden's time.
All right, man. Going out to the big homie on the panel in the Wolfpack, man. Mr. Golden, you're live on the chat with the Wolfpack.
Hey, I wasn't finished, E. Thriller.
Oh, okay, my bad, Fish. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm fucking with Mr. Golden.
Okay. Go ahead, Mr. Golden.
Man, listen, I got two things to say.
Oh boy.
Fuck Earl and Bud. The fight dead. We're gonna talk about Wilder for this weekend.
Man,
Man, I think B-Mac gonna cover this shit.
Hey, Mr. Gordon, do you hear the,
God damn.
I don't think
Listen,
the chat want to hear
he
about
finna say,
Wilder.
he finna say PBC. He finna say their ass.
No, but I'm excited to see Wilder though, Mr. Golden. Real
I do
talk.
want to see that fight though. I
Mr.
ain't gonna lie.
Gordon, do
Yeah,
you
I
hear
want to say it too. But you know, I'm just talking shit. You know, I got to come up with some bullshit. But you know, let's face the
What's
fact,
up?
man. That nigga's broke, dog.
How you know that? Show me the proof where they broke at, Mr.
Man, that nigga broke, man.
Golden.
Y'all talk
Mr.
that shit.
Golden.
One thing y'all can say. Y'all talk that shit about AB, but AB come out and shut that shit down like he did before. He told y'all how the
AB ain't
motherfucker.
shut shit down,
Listen,
but Mr. Wood.
hold on.
Floor
He
is
told
his,
y'all.
Ayo. Go
He
ahead,
told
Mr.
us.
Golden. Pop your shit.
He told us one before how the hell the boys get paid in PBC. Was he lying?
Yeah, he was.
When he came out and said the motherfuckers on the launch, was he lying?
He said that when he was in a bad place, when he
No.
wasn't getting the type of
Was
money he used to
he
get.
lying or not?
Yes, he was lying.
No, he
Yes.
wasn't lying.
Hey, Mr.
Yes.
Golden. Hey, Mr. Golden. I don't even know why you trying to get through to IO because
Well, I'm
you're not
talking.
gonna be able to block this nigga right here,
Yeah,
bro.
What you
I'm
mean trying to
talking.
get
You
I'm
ain't gonna
talking.
be able to block Aaron Donald, man.
I'm asking everybody on the panel. I'm asking everybody about it. Was AB lying when he said the boy would get paid
IO,
like
man.
that?
Yeah,
They
he
got
was
wings,
lying,
man.
bro.
Then they got wings, man.
Hey,
Yeah, you
Mr.
see that
Golden, let
shit,
me ask
man?
you a question real quick,
Yeah,
though,
they
Tyler.
got a
Mr.
wingspan,
Golden.
boy.
Cold motherfucker.
Mr.
Yes,
Go
Golden.
sir.
ahead, Mr. Golden. My bad.
Mr. Golden, let me ask you a question real quick. So why AB if AB Lim wasn't getting no money, why he turned down that $40 million from Rock Nation?
Cause
I'll
he's a
wait
damn
in my
fool.
Thriller voice. I will fucking wait.
Yeah, I bet you right now. I bet you any amount of money he kicking himself in the ass for turning that money down.
E3, you answered that question too, E3. If PBC so broke since y'all running with this narrative,
But let's say when he turned that down, PBC had the money.
I was just about to say
Now
they had
I
money
hear
back
you.
they
then.
I hear
had
you.
the money. Now they ain't got shit.
And AB thought the future was bright. He thought he was the next
Thank
Mayweather.
you.
So it
Hey,
was a
Mr.
big
Gordon, I have a
mistake
question
on
as
his
well.
bad.
Oh, that's that excuse you use in E3?
And you asked me for my opinion. My opinion isn't an excuse. It's my opinion. And then Al Heyman probably advised him to do so, like he do everybody else. Didn't he do that with Deontay Wilder too?
Yep.
I
Hell
fucking
yeah.
wait.
Hell yeah. And I'm a
Turn down
Wilder
all that
fan.
money to fight Joshua. But go ahead.
His dumb ass should have took the $100 million. His dumb ass.
Mr.
Oh,
Gordon, I
now
have a
he
question for
dumb,
you.
huh?
You answer that, Mr. IOTBA.
No, now he dumb, huh? So hold up. Out of all the fighters, who we done heard come out and say something bad about PBC?
A whole lot of them.
Who?
Wait a
Richard
minute. Didn't you wait a
Hitchison?
minute? Hold on. Didn't you just interview Kid Austin Pops?
Yeah, but like who?
What did
Kid,
he
that's
say
my
about the
guy.
PBC contract?
No. Kid Austin, my guy, right? But look, he just now making his name on the scene,
Nah,
right?
but they ain't got nothing to do with his contract being fucked up that they
Nah,
offered, bro.
I mean, this the thing right here. You got to give a little to get a little in this game. E3.
Yo, you got to stop this shit, bro.
Io.
You got to
Hey,
stop going
Io.
to the Pro Bowl,
Hey,
bro. Stop
Io.
it.
Hey, Io. Stop all that soft ass shit.
What did I do?
With ABC,
You
stop all
got to
that soft
give a
ass
little
shit.
to get a little. Like, what? His contract was fucked up.
Hey,
No.
I only know one disgruntled fighter in the PBC that's made multiple complaints, and it's Adrien Broner. I can't think of anybody else.
Waller just came out and said some shit.
Hold up real quick.
Yeah.
Since you
Hold
spoke on that
on,
Kid
y'all.
Austin
What
interview.
about Tank Davis?
No, hold up.
Tank
Since you
ain't
spoke on that
disgruntled?
Kid Austin interview, he said everybody out here want to try to throw a witch hunt on Al Heyman. He said he ain't got no problem with Al Heyman. He said Al Heyman a good dude. He just said that they got something better, and ain't nothing wrong with that.
Al Heyman can be a good dude all he wants to, but if his business fucked up, his business is fucked up, bro.
Mickey Bailey up there too, isn't it?
With Golden Boy.
You said what?
Because Kid Austin signed with Golden Boy, his business fucked up.
From what I took from them interviews that I seen him on other channels as well as yours, bro, it sounds like the PBC offered him some fucked up deals.
Okay, I mean,
they didn't want to let a nigga have his likeness and shit. Like, come on, bro.
Hey, Mr. Gordon, I have a
And
question.
Hitchison, he
Hey, the
left
panel open,
because
y'all.
he
The panel
wasn't.
open,
He
y'all.
wasn't
I don't know.
So Hitchison left because he wasn't getting. He was put on the shelf. He wasn't getting any fights.
Who
So
the fuck is Richard
there's-
Hitchison?
I mean,
He fought a nigga who
he
was
was a
12 and
PBC
10 in this last fight.
So
We
wait a minute.
never
So
could
you gotta
find out
have
who
a
he was
name.
because
I
they didn't
know.
have
So
no
you
fight
gotta have a
schedule.
name, bro, for them to do right by you, bro. You gotta have a name. Is that what you saying?
That's what he's saying. E3.
You have to be a name or
E3,
somebody, or the
E3,
fans
come on.
have to know
E3,
you in order for
don't,
them to do good business with you,
E3,
bro.
that ain't what I'm saying.
Danny Jenkins
That's
left
what it
the ass
sounds
too,
like
didn't
you're
Who
he?
the
saying,
fuck
though,
is
bro.
Richard Hitchison? The nigga ain't even stepped up in competition yet.
How when
So
they
he
ain't
wants
giving
to.
him no fights? He ain't getting no fights.
But when you see why,
You don't
like,
even
what the
believe in
fuck
what
have we
AJ
heard
said, though.
of
Bro,
Richard
I don't see
Hitchison,
why he
bro?
not getting no fights, bro. The dude
And the
got a lot
nerve
of
of this nigga
charisma
to come
outside the
out and
ring,
try
and
to
then I
diss
think he can
Devin
box.
Haney.
Who?
The nerve of Richard Hitchison to
Yeah,
come out
Richard
and try to
Hitchison,
diss
bro.
Devin.
Who is
He fight
that?
at 140. You'd have seen him before, bro.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you have.
Hey, Big
Man,
Fish.
nobody
You know
don't
who
know who
AB
Richard
is.
Hitchison is.
So in the last
You know who the fuck
past few
AB
weeks,
is. You know who
we
Spence
had
did that on
Floyd Mayweather.
Can you guys hear me?
In the last past few weeks, we had Floyd Mayweather coming out saying that the fight it's not happening. It's something in the future. We also had Austin come out and talk about the contract with PBC. We also had Terrence Crawford wanting transparency to look at the books
I see you boxing nerd.
pertaining to his fight, and that was an issue. It's just a lot back-to-back issues with PBC when it comes to their boxers. That's all.
Hey, first off, I would like the PBC, the Golden Boy Promotions, all of them dissolved into one sanctioning body, one organization. So
Amen.
No thanks, because it'll be a whole lot of ducking going on. I don't want to see that. It's already enough ducking.
Listen, man, we're gonna petition for HBO to come back.
No, but hold up, I'm confused. Because ain't we the same niggas who was telling y'all Top Rank was fucked up?
Well, we believe all of them are fucked up, but right now we're
but I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
PBC because PBC has
No,
Earl Spence.
you niggas was
Wait a
free.
minute, now
Terrence
you just
Crawford getting the most money. Terrence Crawford getting
You
this
trying
and
to
that.
talk about Top Rank, but Top Rank make the fucking
right
fight.
now,
It's
right
been about
now, we're talking about right
corruption
now.
and
We're talking about right now. We're not talking about what was in the past. What we're talking
Oh, I
about
know
is
you. I know you don't want to talk about what's in the past.
the
I know
PBC
because
does not make the biggest fight,
we're
IO.
talking about
You
the
know
last
that.
6
They
months.
superstars don't fight each other.
you don't want to re-remember
It's
what you
fucking
said, huh,
bullshit.
Mr. Warren?
Hey, Kush. Hey,
So-
hold on, fellas. Hey, Kush, it kind of sound like you far away, bro. You might have to adjust your mic. You might have to tap out and tap back in, roll back in the
In the
ring.
last 6 months,
Go ahead,
it
fella.
was the last 6 months. Terrence Crawford have not been with Top Rank, so let's not even put them in the picture at this point. Let's talk about who you say is the big machine behind Earl Spence, which is PBC. And ever since the 6 months, from 6 months now, we've been hearing a lot of just bad news about PBC's business. That's all.
Bro, you hear a lot of rumors all the goddamn time, so you gonna run with every fucking rumor you hear?
Okay, so I mean, is it rumored? So is it rumored that their contract is
Do
up?
you know this to be fact, Mr. Warren?
It's in the news that their
I'm
contract is up.
asking you. So hold up, you said
That's a
CNBC
fact.
and
That's a fact.
MSNBC and all them news telecasts that you talk about. Are they 100% accurate?
When Wall Street Journal
I'm asking
posted,
you, are they
when it comes to
accurate,
the
Mr.
so
Warren?
wait a minute,
Mr.
PBC,
Warren, are Wall
Showtime,
Street Journal and
okay,
CNBC, whatever you said, are they 100%
they're
accurate?
financial
Are they
news.
100%
Yes,
accurate? They
pretty
not
much.
fucking Mr. Warren. See, you got there go that Earth-sized ego. You got an Earth-sized ego like Terrence Crawford to say the Wall Street Journal
let me speak then.
100%
Wall
accurate.
Street Journal speaks on
They 100%.
stocks.
I'm asking you, is they 100% accurate,
So when
sir?
they speak, they speaking about stocks.
Oh my God!
And
See, I
based
can't take
on
you serious,
Hold
Mr.
on.
Warren. You
I don't
just
want. I
said
don't want us to get lost in the chat and on the panel. What is the question, so I can maybe answer it? What was the question?
He said that whether Wall Street Journal
And PBC broke.
CNBC is legit sources.
100%
For most
correct.
part, when they talk about buyouts of companies, there are legit and they're 100% accurate. We already know that Paramount owns Showtime now, and they want to restructure Showtime.
Get in, Mr. Warren.
I got one more question, and I'm about to hop off. I just want to ask about that AB interview. Did AB not say that the PBC got fighters training with no fight date, just training, bro? They got dudes over there holding their breath, and IO over here trying to deny what's really going on.
Bro, who holding their breath?
Earl Spence holding his breath. Terrence Crawford holding his breath. AB holding his fucking breath. Richardson Hitchens. Bro, you ignoring everybody that's over here. We already giving you examples. We giving you examples, IO, and you acting like because they're not a name that we not supposed to identify the situation.
Who did you say was getting held up? Richard Hitchison and who else?
Richardson Hitchens left. Kid Austin left because they couldn't get no fucking fights.
Oh my God, bro. Them two fighters.
Well, wait a minute, Ayo. Well, how does Keith Thurman sound to
the
you?
ones that do get fights, they get allowance.
I don't do that. No, you gotta stop this shit, bro. What about Keith Thurman? He's a name.
He just had a fight.
That was in February.
What do Keith Thurman got to do with this right now?
Talking about
he's a PBC fighter and he ain't got no goddamn fight, bro. You know what? Stop doing this, Ayo. You got to stop this shit, bro. You know exactly what we're talking about.
When did Keith Thurman last fight?
His last fight was in February.
Okay, so
don't
y'all
you think
mad at Keith Thurman
lined up by now?
Hold up. Oh, okay, so Terrence Crawford could fight once.
So does Keith Thurman have an ego? Well, why he ain't got no fight?
No. Keith Thurman ain't in Terrence Crawford or Earl Spence position right now. But he been fighting. He ain't a champion, legitimate, but he's in the position to where he can't fight once a year now.
No, bro, he's been inactive.
Terrence Crawford fight once a year.
Who?
Terrence Crawford fight once a year.
And that's why he's suing Bob ass like he's supposed to have 2 fights a year. And Bob didn't pay him much money.
Don't try to act like because he fought in February, he fights fucking 3 and 4 times a year. He only fought twice this year. He ain't fighting like that, bro. Don't try to act like the top fighters is fighting 3 and 4 times a year. Only Canelo fighting 3-4 times a year, and that was one time.
That's the point.
These fighters only fight one time a year. What are you talking about, Io? You acting like you don't know boxing. You act like you don't know boxing.
Okay, thank you.
Keith Thurman is on point. He just fought.
Keith Thurman fought fucking one time in fucking the last 5 years, 2 times.
That's on point.
What are you talking about? There ain't no comparison, Io.
The big time fighters normally only fight once a year unless it's Canelo.
That's what the climate is right now because we're coming out of the pandemic still. Ain't nobody fighting no fucking 2-3 times. What are you talking about?
Before the pandemic, Terrence Crawford was fighting once a year.
Yeah, but he was supposed to fight 2 times a year on his contract. If you read the paperwork, then you know that. That's why he's suing. Nah, Io, that's why he's suing because he was supposed to fight 2 times a year. Do you even know what you're talking about?
Is that Mr. Brimley or Kush?
That's Kush. Go ahead.
Kush. Supposed to and doing is 2 different
Yeah, because he was on his contract for him to fight 2 times a year.
Okay,
and they did not fulfill that obligation. And that's part of the reason that he's suing Bob Arum.
Though? I don't give a fuck what it said on this contract.
You trying to overtalk me because you know it's the fucking truth.
No. I'll go ahead, sir. I apologize. Go ahead.
You know it's the truth, what I'm saying. It was in his contract for him to be obligated to fight twice a year. In the year that he fought Mean Machine, he was supposed to, instead of fighting him, he's supposed to fight Earl Spence. They did not fulfill that obligation. That ain't his fucking fault. That's why he's suing to get his money.
A lawsuit he'll never win.
Now tell me when Earl Spence fought twice a year. Now tell me when Earl Spence fought twice a year.
Bro? Can I answer? God damn. You just told me he was supposed to fight. It had 2 fights in this contract. Supposed to and doing is 2 different goddamn things. He been fighting 1 time a year for a long ass time. So don't sit up here and try to bring up a Keith Thurman.
And that was at the fault of his own IO. That was his fault. He didn't want to fight. That's what you're saying.
Bro, I don't give a fuck who fault it was. He only fought
you
one time a year.
can't say that. You can't even fix your lips
I
to say
don't
that
give a fuck
because
who
that's a
fault it
lie,
was.
bro.
The facts is he fought
Now,
one
when
time.
did Earl
He a
Spence fight
once-a-year
twice a
fighter.
year, Io?
The facts is Terrence Crawford is a once-a-year fighter.
Hey,
Earl Spence had 2
Io.
years out the ring, bro.
Give
He's
me 1
supposed
second
to be
here.
fighting twice a year. He trying to
Io.
make up for lost time. Your boy is a drunk.
Hey,
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Whatever.
Hold up. Io.
Yeah.
Terrence Crawford fought twice in 2019.
Okay, all right.
He fought twice in 2018.
You want
he
a
fought
cookie?
twice. He fought twice in 2017. He
Okay,
fought 3 times in 2016.
Okay.
Shut your mouth, man. You don't know what you be talking
You want
about.
You want a cookie? Okay,
No,
but how many
And
he
he was
fight in
supposed to
2000?
fight 2 times them other years
How many
too.
he
And
fight
Bob
in
didn't do his
2020?
fucking job.
Hold up. How many times he fight in 2020?
Once.
2021.
Pandemic.
2021.
Sean
You
Porter,
ignoring the
one fight.
facts, bro. Go read the lawsuit. Go read the lawsuit and come back here. Go read the lawsuit because you ain't even talking no logical sense.
Listen.
You talking
Io,
some
you the
bullshit,
king of
Io.
deflection,
No,
bro.
listen.
You the
I
king of
just listened to
deflection.
you lay down
If you read the
extraordinary
lawsuit,
facts.
then you would know what you talking
listen to
about
me,
don't make
fam.
no sense.
I just listened to whoever that was lay down extraordinary facts. Y'all broke it down so eloquently.
I
He
know
fought
you want to
2
talk
times.
to him. I'm gonna let you talk to him.
He fought 2 times, then 3 times, then 2 times, and 2. How many times he fight in 2020? Once. How many times he fight in 2021? Once. How many times he fight in
2020
Once.
was the pandemic, and the pandemic
Context
extended
matters,
to
Io.
21.
I just
long Terrence Crawford
specifically
been a
said
free
it was
agent?
during the pandemic.
How long he been a free agent though, E3?
And he ain't even fighting a full stadium.
11
This shit was
months.
How
closed
long
off
he
in
been a
Vegas,
free
bro,
agent?
against Kell
11
Jordan.
months.
He's been a free agent for
free
quite
agent?
some long time.
2020 and
What's your point? Hold on, y'all. Let
2021
me hear
was
his
a
point before I go
pandemic.
to run, boy. Hold on, y'all. Go ahead, Io.
How long he been a free agent?
He's
11
been a free
months.
agent since November of 20 last year.
So why
Go
the
ahead.
fuck he didn't get him a fight then?
Oh my God, Io,
Are you serious, bro?
ain't gonna bang the line.
No,
on
my
yourself.
name Corey. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nigga, I'm serious. Why the
Bro,
fuck he didn't get
he's
a
been
fight
waiting
then?
on Earl Spence. He's trying to get the fight. He's trying to get the fight.
Oh,
And wait a minute. Hold
so
on.
now you blaming
And
it on
speaking
Earl
of which,
Spence, huh? Now
wait
this
a
the
minute.
blame
I
on Earl
brought up
Spence.
Keith Thurman. Hold on. Can I make my fucking point now?
I'm sorry.
I brought up Keith Thurman earlier. Of course, you act like you don't care about Keith Thurman, but didn't Keith Thurman say, "Hey, once I get my tune up out the way, I'll fight Terrence Crawford"?
Yep. Then
And wait, hold on. I got it, y'all. And then what happened right after his fight? He started talking about, oh, well, I want to get the Ugas and Earl Spence fight. So that's why that nigga didn't fight no Keith Thurman, because the nigga didn't really want the fucking fight. So he's waiting on Earl.
One fighter. Name me some more.
Who else did you want him to fight, Ayo?
He could look. I don't give a fuck. He could have fought. Hold up, see that's the thing. Y'all trying to bring these hypotheticals. Oh, he could have fought Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman said, "I want that." No, he could have. Terrence Crawford could have picked
Is it
somebody
a
fucking else to
hypothetical,
fight.
bro? When he called out Bud, he did a video. You want me to play the video?
No, I
when he
believe
was in the
you.
fucking on the treadmill and
no,
shit.
you right. No, I'm not saying you lying. You
It ain't no hypothetical, bro.
No, you telling the truth, but what I'm saying is don't put that on Terrence Crawford not fighting since November. He could have got another fight. Whether it was Keith
starter cap.
What?
Starter cap. Put the hat on your head because you always capping. Damn.
Bro, y'all got to keep in mind, this is coming from the same guy who was on Earl Spence's case about, hey, man, you shouldn't be fighting Ugas right now because anything can fucking... Hold on, let me make my point. This came from the same guy that says, hey, you shouldn't be fighting Ugas right now because anything can happen. You can get upset. So why would Bud run the risk when he could just wait the fuck on Earl? Why run the risk of that? He's in prime position. He got his mandatory out the way. All he got to do is sit back and kick his feet up. That's all he got to do.
Oh,
He's aging like a
hold up. Not this indestructible God.
Shut up, big fish.
Hold up. Let me rebuttal
you,
Thriller.
Fish. Go ahead.
Let me
Before I break
rebuttal
on
Thriller.
Go ahead.
Not this indestructible God y'all talk about in Terrence Crawford who knocking everything out.
Nobody
Him not taking a fight. Y'all say Terrence
Stop
Crawford
it,
can't lose. Huh?
You
Y'all
said
tell
what?
us he can't lose.
Yo, I gotta go to the bathroom because of IO, man.
Bro, who said anything about winning and losing? You talking about why he ain't getting no fights or why he ain't fought?
It was a difference between Earl. Like, we didn't know what Earl was going to look like. You know what I'm saying? Because Ugas was, in my opinion, a tougher competitor than Danny Garcia. That's the reason why I said that.
That ain't my
Was
point.
not
And what
the
I'm
fight.
saying is he just knocked
Was
out Sean Porter, so he has the ability and the
was
luxury to wait on
was
Earl Spence and give
I
us
have
the
was
fight
no
that we all want to
issue with
see.
him fighting new
He
guys.
What's
can
the
wait,
problem?
but Terrence can wait, but Earl can't. Oh, I get it.
Oh my God.
No,
Hey,
that's
man, let
what
me
you
go ahead
just
and go to
said.
run, boy,
Agree.
man. He been waiting for a minute, y'all. Hold on, Woodpack. Going out to my nigga from the DMV. You're live on the chat with the Woodpack. Holler at me, run,
Hey,
boy.
This is what you need to
shit.
do, Mo. All jokes aside, Slim, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, Mo.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
You need to get credit checks on these niggas talking about business. You need to see if these niggas own their own home before they talk about business. Because I can tell you right now, we know one nigga that don't know shit about what's going on. I don't need to say no names, but let's get to it. Y'all said a lot of things. So how was Bug gonna fight Keith? How was Bug gonna fight Keith when Keith is part of PBC and PBC ain't got no bread?
How you know that PBC ain't got no bread?
Because
The proof is
you
in the
know
action.
that you want me to tell you how I know that?
I'm
You want me
just
to tell
saying.
you
Show
I
me the
know exactly. You want me
paperwork.
to tell you how I know that? It's
Show me the
because one,
paperwork.
all the motherfuckers that need to get paid is fighting on
They said
pay-per-view.
funky pair of lips will tell you
They're
anything, though.
fighting on pay-per-view, right?
A
And the
funky
reason
pair
they're
of lips
fighting
will
on
tell you
pay-per-view is
anything.
what? To cover those guarantees, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Keep going. I'm sorry.
They're fighting on pay-per-view to cover those guarantees, correct? Yes or no?
Man, this your time. The floor is yours.
He don't want to answer.
Oh, he don't
No,
want
the
to
floor.
answer, right?
No, he do.
Okay,
No,
cool.
because I don't want to be rude. The floor is Ron, boys, and then when we
Nah,
done,
Let me
I
ask you a
asked them.
question though.
I asked you a question,
after you
Mo.
get your shit off, then I'll come at you,
I don't.
fam. Man, can you make
Slim.
your statement first? You want to get
Does
Oh,
on here?
GTD stand for? Tommy, I've asked a question. What does
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Run.
Man, look, man.
Nigga don't
Like I
never want to
said,
answer no question.
a lot of motherfuckers trying to act as if they own stock in PBC. You dig what I'm telling you? These motherfuckers running around like they stockholders in PBC, like they got some vested interest in PBC.
No bullshit.
I've never
By the
seen
way,
no.
the stock is down
This how you know when
54%.
motherfuckers just started looking at boxing, right?
Man,
It's
tell
when
us
they
about
start
February
lining
4th,
themselves up with
man.
a motherfucking banner, Mo. Your favorite fighter is right there. Your favorite fighter not getting his guarantee, right?
Who my favorite fighter?
Oh, we know who your favorite fighter is.
Who is my favorite fighter? Please.
We know who your
Let the
favorite fighter.
world know who is my
Yeah, I
favorite
know.
fighter.
But at the end of the day, Mo, it all comes down to the
Who my
money.
favorite fighter, Slim?
And like I said before, what happened with PBC was they was robbing Peter to pay Paul. So now what's happening now is they try and figure out what network is going to give them that bag so they can start opening up the floodgates with these fights. That's what it's coming down to.
Ain't that how business goes, Slim?
Nah, that's not how all business go. That's how some
No,
business go.
but don't contracts
That's
get
how
over
bad
with?
business go.
And don't you move
Exactly.
on
You can't
sometimes,
tell
Slim?
nobody don't own shit, don't know nothing about that.
Slim, I thought you knew business, Slim.
I answered your
Slim,
question. That's how some business go.
you're not gonna stay with the same company forever, Slim.
You can't stay with the same
So
company
what
if
are
they
we
don't give
talking
you a
about, Slim? I thought
contract.
you said people need to get their credit score skill. Now I'm questioning your credit score.
Look. How you gonna stay somewhere if they don't want you?
If they don't want, listen, fam.
How you gonna stay somewhere? They didn't offer you. You know what happens when they want you? What did they do when Showtime? Okay, if Showtime wanted PBC, what did they do when they read up on their contract? What happened? What happened? Tell me what happened. Okay, well you don't know. Let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happens when a company really want to be in business with another company. Before that contract expire, months beforehand, what they do? Re-up. Exactly. You don't know that.
No, but
you don't know nothing like that. You did?
That's true. But
okay,
in all cases,
so
that ain't the
you
way
do know. You
Slim.
do know that contract is up.
Slim,
at the end of the year.
Slim, I'm telling
you
you,
do know that Paramount Plus is on record saying they're cutting the fat And you do know Showtime viewership is down and boxing ain't
Who
helping.
cares?
Yo, Io, I'm gonna offer you some existence.
Hold up, no. I'm talking to Ron Boy Slim. Ron Boy Slim.
Io, you
Ron Boy
cannot
Slim.
ask for the facts, bro. And then when the facts are being
Ron Boy
presented,
Slim, who
you can't
cares?
turn around and say you don't care, bro.
No, I'm
Right,
saying
exactly.
that's
So we
big.
don't-
Hey,
It don't
E3,
work. It
E3,
don't go like
E3.
that, bro.
No, E3, it's business. Shit happens all the time. They leave Showtime, they go to somebody else. Y'all be patient and wait to see who the next partner gonna
But
be.
nah, but you've been asking for proof of why, we saying they ain't got
the
no
proof
money.
is
And when we
already
telling you
it's
the
in
facts,
it's public.
said
You
that
just
don't
don't
care,
read.
bro.
What the facts and proof that y'all giving me?
We just told you it was in the CNBC. It was in the
No,
CNBC. They did a whole sheet on that.
no.
They
I'm
did a
not
whole
saying.
spread on that.
Listen,
The
fam.
Paramount is cutting the slim. It's cutting the trim.
Hold up.
It's trimming fat over there. And you know
fam.
Espinoza about to get fired, right? That's a fact.
Fam, if that happens, it happens all the time. Executives get fired because they
Right.
don't produce.
Just like HBO. It happens all the time.
Maybe
just
they
like
feel
HBO.
like the executives at Showtime ain't doing what they need to do no more. And like you said about HBO, to stand on that, maybe we're going away from that. Nothing stays the same with time come change, right?
Okay, exactly. So you are 100%. You are 100% correct. And what I'm telling you is,
then hold on, let Ron Boy finish, bro.
And what I'm telling you is, what they have to do now is what they did before. They got to what?
You tell me.
I just told you. They got to rob Peter to pay Paul. So now they looking for another source. And the source is going to probably be DAZN the way it looks like.
Okay, so what's the problem?
I'm just you acting like they have bread. They don't have bread till they rob somebody.
Another company, you move
they
on
don't
to another
have
one.
bread till they rob somebody. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
When you leave a company, you move on to another one. That's business. Slim, I thought you knew about contracts. I thought you knew about business.
You can tell, well, you don't own shit, dude.
I thought, okay, and whatever you want to think. But I thought you knew about business.
You can tell. We just already went through this with you, Mo.
I thought you knew about when you leave somebody.
We already went through this with you, Mo.
Well, there's another option. Earl Spence can just leave PBC.
He can't leave PBC.
So Earl should leave
he
PBC
cannot leave PBC because I'll have rights to all them fighters.
Mr. Warren want Earl to leave PBC to make him feel
Nah, they not gonna leave.
all.
They can't do it. They can't leave because he got paperwork on everybody. Now, with the best thing for boxing, and I know a lot of y'all shareholders don't want to hear this. IO and whoever else want to act like they shareholders for PBC and shit. The best thing for boxing is that PBC shut down, right? Honestly, this is the best thing for boxing. I know I'm talking like a boxing fan because I've been going to boxing joints since the 80s. I know I'm different than y'all, but this is what the best thing for boxing is. But the best thing for boxing is that PBC shut down and they have to go back to ESPN or they have to go to DAZN.
PBC ain't never been to ESPN.
Yeah, ESPN. They did have fights on ESPN. You don't know. See, that's what I'm talking about. You don't know.
Couple, but it wasn't long lasting.
No, they did have fights on ESPN beforehand.
Well, I ain't remember. You may be wrong. I ain't remember. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I'm sorry.
You remember that, right, Io?
I don't. I remember they had.
They had fights on ESPN. This was before Top Rank even had their deal. They was dabbled in all the networks, Mo. Y'all gotta look at more boxing, but I'm telling you. So anyway, this is the best thing for boxing is that PBC. Al can keep his boxes. I don't have a problem with Al. Keep your boxes. Go to ESPN or go to DAZN. And when they do that, what you think ESPN and DAZN gonna do? Look. We gonna bring you this bag, right? But you can't keep them motherfuckers on an island. Everybody mixing it up, and the executives are going to do what they did. What to Floyd and Manny? What they do? What did them executives? They got tired of this shit. They got the motherfuckers together and be like, "Look, y'all gotta make this fight."
How long it take, Slim?
How long what take? The fight?
Yeah, Floyd and Manny.
I mean, it was a process, man. I mean,
how long did it take?
5 years. It was 5 years. What's the problem?
It ain't even been 5 years yet with Crawford and Spence.
Man, I can care. I mean, I'm not even on that right now. You
I'm
was just
saying,
talking
but
about
though we
PBC.
know big fights like this take
Slim,
time to
that's not a
marinate,
big
right?
fight. Slim, why are you
Hold
comparing
up, this
Manny
not a
and
big fight
Floyd
to
to
you?
Earl and
Hold
Bud?
up,
Slim,
so
you can.
Earl and Bud is a
Crawford
big
and
fight. Stop
No,
it,
it
man.
ain't. No, it
Stop
ain't.
fucking
That ain't even.
playing,
You
man.
know what?
oh,
No, it
man.
ain't. It ain't
It's
even a
not.
big fight no more. Ryan Garcia
Damn.
versus Davis is better fight than that.
Stop
That's a
fucking
bigger
No,
fight than
it's
playing.
that.
Stop
not,
No,
lying.
for real,
bro.
Stop
for real.
lying,
Okay.
It's
man.
true. It's true.
Okay. Bet some money.
Boxing
I
nerd,
bet
shut up.
anything. I bet
No, it's
anything.
the
Say
truth. He's
Ryan
telling the truth.
Garcia.
Man,
I
ain't
bet
shit
any.
true.
When he
Nobody
says
don't
it's
give
not
a
a big
fuck
fight,
about
it's
no
not a big
Ryan
fight to like the
Garcia
casuals.
or
The
Tank Davis.
casuals.
Slim, you see,
That's what he's talking about.
that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. But
Fam.
most people want to see Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Whether you
Every
want to
night
believe it or
you
not.
go to YouTube and everywhere else, you hear Tanking and Garcia topics over Terrence Crawford and Earl Spence. Get the fuck out of here, man. Stop it.
These niggas will say anything to
Stop.
make
Hold up,
their
hold up,
story
hold up,
sell,
hold up. But
boy.
the casuals are paying more
That's what he's
attention to that.
talking
But I
about.
can.
Man,
I'm
boxing
not.
Man,
nerd,
we
shut
You
talking
up.
about
are.
is
Don't you?
a totality. But Stephen Brimley, nobody gives a fuck about Tank and Garcia.
All right. Okay. Cool. Well, let me know. I got 1,000. Say Tank and Rod do better pay-per-view and they do better money at the gate.
I got
Bookie,
a
you want the
million.
bet?
I got a million on
You don't
that.
have a million, Mo. You
Send
don't
it to
have a
E
million.
Thriller and
You don't have a
he'll
million.
hold
You
it.
don't have a million. All
You
right,
don't
so
have
we eliminate
1,000,
that
nigga.
because you ain't.
Shut
If you
up.
ain't putting no money on what you talking about, I'm willing to put money behind what I said. So at the end of the day, this is what we gonna do.
Man,
At the end of the
you
day,
ain't, man, look, fam, look. This is what the fuck is you talking about? Answer what the fuck Big Fish said, nigga. He said, how many fucking videos do you see of Tank and Ryan Garcia on YouTube, nigga?
videos. Why do I need to see
Who
videos
do you hear
when
But
Rod
those
got
videos are
more?
from. But those
Say, hold
videos
up,
are from
fam,
When
hold up,
diehard
Rod
hold
got
boxing
up.
fans, though. That's the
you add up
diehard boxing fan
you
core.
add up you
Say,
add up
bro,
you
you
add
say
up
Exactly what
Stephen
he's
Davis
talking
Brimley,
and
about,
stop
Rod.
man.
it.
You add up Davis and Rod followers on social media crushes Earl and Bud. So that's all that matters. You keep talking about a YouTube. No, YouTube. What the
Bro, it's
fuck is
bigger
you? I
than
mean,
that.
come on.
Bro, the
That's
superstar, like the athletes ain't gonna show up to,
you.
like they gonna
You
show up.
want to? You can tell you
No,
don't even go to
no,
boxing
no,
matches, do
no,
you?
no,
You don't
no.
even
They're
go to
gonna
no
show,
events, do you?
like,
You
fam,
don't
you
even.
have the famous
Slim, what
athletes
fight have
talking
you? When was the
about,
last time you been to a fight?
bro, do you hear
When was the last
ESPN
time you
talking
been to a
about,
fight?
hold up, fam,
Hey,
what the
Run
fuck you
Boy
say?
Slim, I gotta say something real quick. Hey, I bet if we put a poll up and said who the biggest bullshitter they ever heard on one of these panels, it would be you.
Nah, they not
Nah,
gonna say that
IO,
because
because IO stands
they
for
not gonna say that.
insane observations.
They not gonna say
That's a
that.
good one. That's a good one.
They gonna tell you that motherfucker is exactly what he say he is, and he be at these events and he ain't lying to you. Ryan Garcia and Davis is a bigger fight right now than Earl
Slim,
and
you act
Bud.
like you
Whether
the
you
only
want to
one be
believe it or
at these
not,
fights, Slim.
I hear you. I hear what you say.
You act like you the only one be at these fights, Slim.
You ain't there, so that's all you need to
Okay,
know.
Slim. Okay. All right,
You
Slim. I
ain't
don't
never
be
there.
at these fights, Slim. I ain't saying I be at every one of these fights, but I
But
be at these
look,
fights,
man, like
Slim.
I
I
said what I
can't even
said.
say
You can get in your
being
feelings.
at
When
the
the
fights
next
don't
fight you going
qualify
to,
you as
Slim?
knowing what the fuck's
Hold up,
going on,
Slim.
though.
When the next
I can't
fight you
agree
going
with
to?
that necessarily.
I
Hey,
probably go to
Run, boy. Let me ask you. Hold on,
Lomachenko. I'm gonna
Run,
tell
boy.
you.
Hold on, Run. So,
Yeah.
are you trying to say that just because we don't go to the fights, we're not entitled
No,
to
no,
our
no, no, no,
opinion,
no. I'm talking
or we don't
IO.
know shit?
No,
Oh,
I'm
he using
talking to
that.
IO.
You gotta be careful though, Ron Boy,
But
because
you
that
can't use
remember
that for one
that's
person when
yeah,
it
that's a
applies
broad
to
brush.
multiple people on the panel, bro.
No, 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 no,
I don't
no,
go
no,
to
no.
fights, and I feel like
No,
I
no, no.
know a
I
lot
got you.
about
I
boxing.
got you.
I used to
No,
go to
this is
fights.
this is for people that don't understand when you go to a fight, right? This is all right. Let me break it down.
Are you
Go,
going in
go.
groupie capacity or in your
Groupie
in
capacity. What the
media
fuck is you
capacity?
talking about, Mo?
Which way you
Anywhere
going?
I go dolo. Listen to what I'm telling you. He said this Bama
That's
said a
Big
groupie
Fish
wild.
is
That is
capacity.
wild.
I'm stupid.
So
stupid.
listen. I
That's
know
wild.
I struck some nerves here. Let me break down exactly what I
Yeah,
said.
you gotta explain that,
Yeah,
bro.
because I done struck some nerves.
Are
But
you a
nah,
media guy? Or you a groupie? That's what we want to know.
nah. I'm just a motherfucker with a bag that can do what the fuck he wanna do.
So you a
That's
groupie?
all I
Okay,
am.
got
I'm
it.
just a
A
motherfucker with a
groupie with
bag,
money.
and I'm willing
Okay,
to
we
bet, and
got it.
I'm ready to,
I
and I'm
got
willing
it.
to
You
bet
groupie with money.
anything on anything I say.
Just
That's
because
what that's the
you a
type of nigga
groupie
I
with
am.
money. Okay, go
Right,
ahead.
Man, we don't
exactly.
even know you, so
And
we just
you,
supposed to believe.
I'll be the
Hold up,
groupie with
bro.
money
We
is
don't even
out and
hold up,
about,
Ron boy.
and you be
We
the
don't even know you. Hold up, hold up.
you be
Hold
the
up, Ron
groupie
boy.
in the
Hold up.
apartment chilling.
Hold up. We don't even know you, Ron boy.
I don't. You don't need to know me. People know me. You don't need to know me. I don't see you nowhere. I'll be at Lomachenko
Who
and
know you,
Lomachenko
nigga?
Ortiz. I'll be wherever I'm gonna be. It's no beef with me, Slim. I'm just trying to break. It's some I don't understand.
Hey man, where
Who
y'all
the
find
fuck
this
know? Hold up,
character
Ron
at,
boy.
man?
Who the fuck know who you is, nigga? You think more niggas know who you is than me? Since you trying to cap, lame ass nigga.
Okay, so back to PBC.
Thank
So
you, Mr. Ward.
would you think? Do you think that PBC is handling business the right way?
What
No.
you mean, do I think? I'm thinking PBC is doing what the fuck PBC want to do. We were saying what Top
Okay,
Rank was
but
doing.
okay, so we can agree that they're the ones who's supposed to be trying to promote.
You can agree to what you want to agree to, Mr.
Okay, well
Warren.
let me say it then. I can agree, or I can concur based on the news that's been out there for the last 6 months that PBC is in trouble.
Oh, okay.
And
So
that's
can I
why
answer
the
that?
fight is not getting made.
Can I answer that? So what about when
No,
the
you
news
don't
came
have
out?
to. You don't have to if you don't want to.
I want to though. But what about when the news came out on November the 19th? Did we believe was that true?
So is it not true what Floyd Mayweather said?
No, was it true when
Is
Mike
it
Cobber?
true what
Hold up.
Floyd
What
Mayweather
about
said?
when Mike? Hold up. E3 said this himself. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna let no days go by. I think I heard E3 say this. Let me say
What's
that
that?
first. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna let no days go by if something come out that's not true about him, and they go viral like that did.
First of all, he tweeted after a month that it went viral.
That's you,
A
D
month.
Mac?
That it wasn't on that.
Yeah,
Took him a month.
Oh, okay.
can
I was
you hear
making
me?
sure, bro.
Something going on with
I was just
my
making
account
sure
or
it wasn't no
something.
troll. I'm like, damn, because you was already
No,
on the camera.
this
Go ahead, fellas.
it's
My bad,
me.
y'all.
Yeah, something going on with my counter. Am I fucking up the show?
No, you good. I
Okay.
seen two of you, so I was just making sure.
Yeah, I got some technical difficulties over here.
You good. Go ahead, Mr. Warren. My bad, bro.
So did you not catch the tweet that Floyd Mayweather made after a month passed? And he said that he was PBC and PBC was him.
Okay, hold up. Now I want you to hear what you just said. You said Floyd Mayweather made a tweet a month
on
a
what's the
whole
name's
month, huh, Mr. Warren?
on what's the name's Twitter.
So
What's his
when
name?
do Floyd Mayweather ever let something go viral that long without him saying something?
He did.
No, when do he ever let something like? Come on, you got to
He just
use your
did. He just did. I'm telling you. He
Mr. Warren,
tweeted.
please use
He
your
made a
logical
tweet.
thinking mind. Like real talking.
Man,
I'm not trying to
the
be funny.
tweet came from him.
But
He
Mr.
tweeted
Warren,
a month later.
that's a
After
month.
this was going.
See, you're not, Mr. Warren. A month later, that's not Floyd. Floyd, when something come out that's not true, that's stated to anything that he got a part of, Floyd is going to take it immediately, especially if it go viral. Floyd is known to go to Fight Hype to drop the news when something come out that's not
It
true
was
about him.
Fight
Or if you
Hype.
ain't heard it
It
from
was.
me, if it ain't come on Fight Hype, it's not true. When do he ever wait a month to tell us
Okay,
something?
so Fight Hype never interviewed somebody from it was an interview done on Fight Hype. I forget the guy's name. It was a white guy that said that the fight was happening.
Okay, and
Did you
let me
not
ask you
see
this
that?
too.
Did you not see that?
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I seen something, but look, then Floyd Mayweather.
Okay, well, but what? But
Hold
what?
up. Then Floyd Mayweather tell
You
us.
just validated
No.
Fight
I
Hype.
don't know what you're talking about. Then Floyd Mayweather just tell us when this fight happening, it's gonna drop on Fight Hype. Then Fight Hype drop that news.
Did Fight Hype
Did Fight
also
Hype drop that
interviewed?
news that the fight was
Yes, they
happening?
did. They validated the news. Let me say it
So
that
then
way.
Floyd Mayweather say if the fight gonna happen, it's gonna the news gonna get dropped on Fight Hype.
And they did.
So what's we talking about?
For the 19th, sucker.
Are we
That's what
juggling,
they're
Mr.
talking
Warren?
about.
Are we
I
juggling,
don't
Mr.
understand you,
Warren?
man. You in denial. You in such denial, man.
No,
PBC is in
because you
trouble,
want to come
man.
out and tell
Period.
me what Floyd Mayweather said a month later. I want you to talk about how Floyd Mayweather said, if this fight gonna happen, it's gonna drop on Fight Hype. And it dropped on Fight Hype. So what you want me to believe? When you want me to
It dropped
believe,
on
Floyd?
Fight Hub
A
about
month
what?
later?
I'm sorry. What are you saying now? What are you saying?
So
One more
when is
time.
we supposed to
Someone
believe?
called me. What's going on?
So when is we supposed to believe Floyd? Because Floyd was the same dude who said, if that fight gonna happen, it's gonna drop on Fight Hype.
So you
said
saying
that
we
fight
don't
was
believe
happening.
That's not what
don't
Floyd
believe what
said,
Floyd
Mo.
said?
That's not what Floyd said. Floyd said he's gonna announce it on Fight Hype. That's
So
what
what
he
happened?
said. It's
What
not the
happened?
fight isn't they don't have the
Hold up, it didn't get announced on
they
Fight
have
Hype
the
that the
venue.
hold up,
No,
it didn't get announced on Fight Hype that the fight
did
was.
Floyd
Hold
announce
up,
it on Fight
E3,
Hype?
am I
Yes or
missing
no?
something?
Floyd said he was going to announce it on Fight Hype.
E3, hold up, man, fuck all that shit. Am I missing something? Did the fight get announced on Fight Hype or not?
Did Floyd
Ron
announce
Boy
it on Fight
Slim,
Hype?
you was the same nigga who said Floyd owned Fight Hype.
I didn't say
Right?
he owned Fight Hype. I said
Yes,
he's affiliated. No, I didn't.
you
No, I
said
didn't.
he
Don't
owned,
do
nigga,
that.
you
Don't do.
said he owned that
I
shit in
did
that
not
last
say he
fight.
owned Fight. I
Nigga,
did
yes,
not
you
say he
did.
owned. No, I didn't. You
You
get no.
said
I
he was a
didn't. Bro.
business partner with Fight Hype. Nigga, you did say that shit.
I
Stop
said
lying.
they have an affiliate. I said Floyd have an
Man,
affiliation with
bro,
Fight Hype. That's what I said.
hold up. So did the news get dropped on Fight Hype or not?
No, did Floyd announce it on Fight Hype?
Man, you niggas is acting
Exactly.
like
Floyd
y'all
didn't announce
in
it
the
on Fight Hype.
rocking chair or
But
something.
huh?
I believe that Fight Hype introduced. I believe that Fight Hype was interviewing I forget the gentleman's name that said that the fight was
Pugmire or some
happening on the
shit.
19th.
Pugmire. Yeah. Fight Hype dropped the interview. That's why I was confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, you're right.
Why take Floyd a month later to say something about the E3?
It didn't take him a month. It took 21 days later. Remember, I did a show on it.
It's like a month.
I just estimated a
21
month.
days.
I just estimated a month.
If we're doing the math, if we rounding it out, it's about a month.
But you asked me a question I can't answer, bro.
No, I'm saying so. Why
I was asking y'all on the last live. Like, I don't get it.
My question is, why would Floyd let it run for a month?
Hold on, Mr.
Why would he let it run for a month?
Hold up, E3.
Or 21 days, and then respond that it's not happening?
I ain't talking to you no more, Mr. Warren. E3.
E3.
Do Floyd let news come out like this that go viral, and he don't come out and say something immediately and disown that shit?
No, not really.
Huh?
No, he normally don't do that.
So that's
why
what
I'm
I'm trying to
confused.
figure out. What took him so long to do this?
I don't know. That's why I was asking y'all on the last panel we had, bro. I don't have a clue.
I'm asking y'all, when did Floyd announce it on Fight Hype? That's what he said.
Well, Floyd didn't announce it, Run Boy, but he did
Floyd
say, hold on. Let me answer your
go
question. He said, and I quote, if this fight is a done deal, you either hear it from me or Fight Hype. Fight Hype came out with that video. I played it on my last live stream.
I thought he said from me through Fight Hype.
No,
I mean,
he
you won't
said
be
either
watching
from me
boxing, man.
or
You don't
Fight.
know
I can
nothing
pull it
about
up, bro.
boxing.
He said
Okay,
either
I
from
got
me
you.
or Fight Hype.
I can just.
So
I believe
that's
you.
why
I
I'm
believe you.
confused because it's like
I
shit. They
believe you.
recorded
I
it.
believe you. If you say or Fight Hype, I believe you.
Yeah.
You knew the boxing, Slim.
All right.
So
What'd
that's
you
that.
say?
That's why I'm confused about everything. So I don't know.
Yeah,
They want something. Look, Mr. Warren, he want something to be credible. Floyd say on one end, but on the other end, he don't want it to be credible. He wants to be credible on one end, but on the other end, he don't want it to be credible. But
I
Floyd
don't understand
tweeted
what you
a
mean by
month
that,
later. Man,
I.O.
miss me with that.
So I.O.
E3,
hear me out.
E3, can you hear me?
Floyd didn't say anything.
Man, I got a lot of problems over here, man. Let me bow out, man.
Is that my man?
I got too many
Slim?
goddamn
What's good
kids,
with you?
man.
Ho,
What's up
Slim.
with you,
You want?
friend?
Well, you already
Yeah,
know what it is, Mo. What's good
what's
with
up with you, baby boy?
you?
Yes, sir.
Slim,
I've been
chilling.
listening to y'all cook, man.
Yeah.
My shit keep going out. I'm doubling up. I think I'm fucking up the show, man. I got problems over here with my shit, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all thing, bro.
I
So
can dig it.
since Terrence Crawford said he wanted to look at the books, it was not too long after that Floyd said that the fight wasn't happening in the future. And then this other news breaks out about what Showtime is going through with
Cry me a river.
Paramount.
You keep saying the same thing in rhetorical.
Well, Well, I'm trying to let you know
But you
that
only saying what you want to believe, Mr. Warren.
PBC is in
You
trouble.
playing one
And it's
side.
starting to come out little by little that PBC is in trouble. And that's part of the reason why this fight is not happening.
No,
Has
you
nothing to
playing
do
one
with Earl,
side.
has nothing to do with Terrence Crawford, has
You playing
everything
one
to
side.
do what's behind Earl Spence, PBC.
Hey man, let's go ahead and wrap
Hey,
the show up, fellas.
wait a
Get on
minute,
here.
hold real quick. Didn't Earl say he wanted to fight 3 times this year?
I don't know when he say that.
What do that mean?
I'm asking. I'm
But what
asking.
do
It's a
that matter,
question.
Ron Boy Slam? What do that matter?
I asked the question. Why are you so hostile, Mo?
No,
I
I'm
asked a
saying,
simple
damn.
question. You get
No,
your
what do
your
that? I'm asking
titties
you,
start
what do that
jumping.
matter?
Relax.
No, he's
I
like that.
asked
He's
the
like that.
question,
No,
Mo.
he's like that. That's how he is. It's
God
not
damn,
personal.
who raised you, Mo?
No,
God
Phil, it's
Man,
nothing personal.
what
That's
do
how he
that
is.
matter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I asked
That's what
one
I thought.
single question. This
That's
motherfucker,
what I thought.
this
That's
nigga,
what I
this
thought.
nigga,
Didn't Earl
this nigga
say like a
titties get
groupie,
to popping.
like a groupie? Didn't Earl say he was gonna fight 3 times a year? Nigga, what the fuck do that matter? Or what we talking about?
I asked the question. Aren't you the
But what
resident
I'm
Earl?
asking you,
Aren't you the
explain to
resident
me
Earl
where's
nut
that
hugger?
coming from?
Aren't you the resident Earl nut hugger?
Where is that
Then
coming
I'm
from,
asking.
though?
Damn.
What is the meaning
I asked the
behind?
question, Mo, and
Okay,
you
so let
got
me.
so
Okay, so what?
sensitive over a question.
Okay, so
Calm
what is the
down.
meaning
Hey,
of
Act
the
like a
fight?
man.
hold on, fellas. Hey, for the record, I just heard a low blow. So if a nigga come back and hit you with a low blow, I don't want to hear shit. Y'all go ahead.
Who threw a low blow? Me, E3?
Nah, I'm just saying, y'all go ahead.
What happened?
Who threw a low blow?
I'm just saying for the chat. So I don't want nobody blaming me for shit. Y'all go ahead, man. Y'all gonna go there, go there.
What?
Oh no, I ain't even know that,
I'm
man.
not even. I don't know what's going on. I don't have a
ain't know
problem with
that, but
Ayo.
You
Ayo, my
called a
man. I
nigga
don't really have.
hold on. You called a nigga a resident nut hugger, bro. So I'm just saying, we know Ayo can get very Ayo can get very ferocious. So I'm just letting you know.
it's all
He
good.
come back
But
at
see,
you.
see,
I
but
don't
look,
want nobody
I
saying he thriller while you ain't doing it. Go
Nah,
ahead.
no. But see,
I'm
I
gonna give y'all
don't get
15 more
sensitive
seconds, bro,
on
and I'm gonna
that.
get off. Go ahead, y'all.
It ain't
No,
that
look.
serious with me, Mo.
No, I know.
But
Likewise
look,
for me. Y'all go ahead.
hold up. Let me talk to you, Ron Boy Slim. And it ain't. I don't even care about that.
Yeah,
Why did
I
you
know. I
ask?
got you.
Why did you ask? Why did you say? Didn't Earl Smith say he was gonna fight for 3
Well,
times a year? What was the meaning behind that shit?
well, the meaning behind it is it has something to do with the funds not being the funds not available at Showtime or Fox right now. That's sort of the reason why I brought it up. If that makes any sense, but that was the reason why I asked.
So hold up. When did Earl fight Danny Garcia?
Well, 3 months, three times. We gotta confuse. See, this is the problem with people in boxing. Y'all confuse a calendar year with a year. You dig what I'm telling you? When I say a year, I mean in 12 months, meaning being more active. See that usually fighters don't fight 3 times in a single year. It's usually a calendar year.
But in the calendar
In
year,
a
he
12
fought like.
month, in the 12-month span is what I was
So how many
referring
times he
to.
done fought in the 12-month span?
No. He haven't. But that's what made me bring it up, because he said he was going to fight at least 3 times in 12
Okay,
months.
so
Is basically what he said.
so you brought that up. I'm trying to hear the meaning.
And the
behind
reason, and I didn't just answer your question, Mo. I said maybe because the Showtime bread is slowed up right now. That's all I was saying, Mo. Just
So that's what you
relax.
assuming.
I'm not assuming. It's not an assumption anymore, Mo. It's doc. It's
How do
public
we know
record.
that though, fam? But we don't
Slim,
know that.
all right, Mo. I can't, man. You one of them
All
motherfuckers
right,
that
I'm
see your
sorry.
girl kiss a
Throw the
dude
white
and be like,
flag
"How you
up.
know she cheating? Cause she
Throw the
kissed
white flag.
the
I
dude."
mean, what you assuming?
How you know she cheating? Cause
You
just cause she
assuming.
kissed that dude, just cause she
You
rubbed that man
assuming.
in between the
Did you
legs,
see
don't
it?
mean she cheating.
Did you see it? Did you see it?
You can't. Well, you lost it, turned all the way
Oh
out.
man, you
God
say you've been going to the
damn,
fight
Mo.
since you was in the 80s. So
My
that means to tell me
God,
you an old
Mo.
man and you stuck in your ways.
Yeah, I'm an old man.
And
Yeah.
you stuck in your ways, Slim, right?
I know. But at the end
Like
of the
because
day, you the only one that's acting like it's your money.
no,
Like
you
calm
the
the
one,
fuck down.
dude. You just talking about didn't Earl Smith say he was gonna
I
fight 3
asked the
times
question. I
this
was
year?
like, didn't Earl Spence and
Like
the
you,
reason why I
where does
brought it.
that come from? Like why you worried
I
about how
just
many times
told
that
you, and
man
you
was gonna
still
fight? Why
Slim.
you ain't
I
saying why
just
Terrence
told you
Crawford
why
fight
I
one
brought it
time a
up,
year?
Mo. I
Why
just told you
Terrence
why I
Crawford
brought it
fight
up.
one time a year?
I just told you why I brought it up.
Why do
And you
Terrence
still not
Crawford fight
happy with
one
my,
time a
and
year?
you
Answer
still
that,
not
Slim.
happy with what I said.
Why do Terrence Crawford fight one time a year? You sensitive
Oh, I
ass
can tell
nigga.
you why
Answer the
Bud fight. I can
question.
tell you exactly why Bud fight one time. One
Tell
was
me
a
why he
COVID.
talk, you
Okay.
fast
All
talking
right.
ass nigga.
All right. Can I finish?
Yeah, finish, nigga. This ain't your bitch you talking to. Like, I know you used to just over talking your bitch and her just went like, no, nigga, I ain't that.
You finish? All
Nah,
right.
go ahead, man.
So,
Cause I'm
all
about to wrap
right,
this
because
show up, bro. Go ahead.
this motherfucker here, Mo. Bud ran into the COVID for one. All right.
Sound like
Remember,
excuses,
Bud
nigga.
fought
Stop
Bud
making
fought three
excuses,
times.
nigga.
Bud fought 3 times in 10 months off the rip.
This
You
nigga got
dig?
more excuses.
But
Boy,
Buzz fought 3 times off the rip in 10 months when he first got to 147. COVID hit, slowed it down. Right?
who he fight?
In the COVID, he fought Brooke in a bubble. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about who he fight them 3. Oh, Brooke and who else?
Okay, no, he fought Horn Benavidez.
Oh, them two?
And he fought hold on. Yeah, he fought Horn, Benavidez, and
Hey, you don't know boxing, Mo.
no.
It was Khan. It was
No,
Khan.
my dog right here.
Nigga can't do
He
two
fought.
things at one time. I told you an
Hold
old
on.
ass nigga stuck in your way. You
No.
can't calm your
He fought.
dog down and talk at the
He
same
fought.
damn time.
What's that?
You can't calm your dog down and talk at the same
Nah,
damn
my
time.
dog, man, my dog vicious. Oh yeah, nah. He fought
I know
Benavidez.
he
He fought
got
Horn,
a
Benavidez,
snicker doodle.
Khan. He fought.
They say my dog vicious. I ain't heard nothing vicious in the background about
Sit.
that nigga got the German poodle over there talking about his dog vicious.
You want to see him?
Yeah,
You wanna see
please let us see him.
Nigga kill him.
I bet you won't let us see him. I bet.
How much you want bet?
Man, play right now.
Talking about my dog vicious. This nigga talking about the German poodle.
He looking for his dog that he won at the state fair. Oh man.
Shit, we wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Where is it? Hold on.
Oh, okay. That dog don't look vicious. It's a nice little dog, though.
He got a little boxer.
Yeah, that looks like a boxing dog.
All right, y'all go ahead, man.
Slim say y'all got him fucked up, though.
Nah, he be lunching sometimes. He was on my bad. But nah, he fought what's that? 3 times in 10 months. So you know, he fought Horn, Benavidez, and Khan. But
damn, them fights.
Listen.
Nigga, anybody could have fought 3 times in 10 months fighting them fights.
You go do it and get knocked out every fight. Hush.
No. I'm talking about somebody on that left. Nigga, Earl Spence could have fought a Horn. Don't talk about Benavidez who was on one leg, fam. Come on, don't do that.
Slim, you.
And don't talk about the Murkhan who we know Sin was just had to. If you touch him burning, he gonna fall. Don't talk about them fights with me.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Was this when he fought them? Was you Team Bud at that time, or was you Earl at that time? Which one was you?
What you mean?
When they fought, what team was you on at that time? Because remember, you flip flop. Remember, you flip flop when Earl made you cry. Remember, you flip flop when Earl made you cry. You know when Earl made you cry.
Hold up. So now you gonna go to flip flopping, right?
We ain't forget that Earl made your bitch ass cry.
Hold up, this started from this lame ass nigga talking about. Didn't Earl say he was gonna fight 3 times?
Nah, let's get back. Since you wanna go there, you was crying over Earl.
What the fuck I was
because he kicked you out.
Earl?
Yeah, you was crying. Everybody know you was crying. We saw the videos. You was crying. We heard you. You was crying.
I was crying.
You was crying. You was crying like
Yo,
a cold
insane
sucker.
observation.
I was crying.
You was crying like a
You
cold
got some
sucker. I
feminine
don't
in you,
fuck with
man. Why
Earl
was
no
I
more. I'm
crying,
Team
Spence?
Bud. I'm Team Bud now. I don't fuck with Earl no more, man.
Whoever said they was Team Bud?
Ayo, don't do that. Don't
Whoever
do
said they
that.
was? Oh, hold up, because
Don't
you
do
heard me
that,
criticize
Ayo.
Earl Spence.
Don't do that.
It's on record. I
I know your
criticize
sucker
Earl
ways.
Spence
I
just like
know
I
your sucker
criticize Terrence
ways.
Crawford.
Mo,
Just
I
like
know
I
your
criticize
sucker
a lot of
ways.
other
Don't do
people.
that.
Shut your
You
lame
dropped
ass
that.
up.
I
Because
know
you
you in your
can't
feelings
finish
now
the
because that
argument.
truth
You're
hurt.
gonna tell me what team
Yeah.
this and team that. Nigga,
Yeah.
now who sound like a dick rider jumping from
Nah,
building? You can't
you
even
in your
hold a
feelings,
logical
huh? That truth
conversation.
hurt you. That truth hurt, didn't it?
Truth hurt. Nigga, I ain't cool with Earl Spence. I damn sure ain't cool with Terrence Crawford.
Uh-huh. Oh, he must have kicked you out too. So now you
Who?
back to Earl.
Nigga, I wasn't never no Team Crawford, nigga.
Yes,
Fuck you
she
mean?
was. Shut your soft ass up. Yes, she was.
You
You
the
was a
one
sucker.
soft.
You was
the
a
one
sucker.
soft.
You
Tickle
was
me
a coat.
Elmo ass
Everybody
nigga.
know you a turncoat, nigga. You a sucker.
Tickle me
You
Elmo
a
ass
sucker.
nigga.
Right, I know.
If I poke you in your belly with the say hood, face ass.
I
Tell me I've
know.
been going to the fight since the 80s. Nigga, you
I
ain't been
know.
doing
Yep.
shit. Nigga,
I
you been
know.
sitting in the stands,
One thing
nigga.
I wasn't doing. I
Old
wasn't
ass
crying
nigga, you
over.
been sitting in the
I wasn't
stands.
crying over no boxing.
No,
I
old
wasn't
ass
get.
nigga, you been sitting in the stands.
Let's
You
forget
been
how
sitting in
Marty
the
Brown
stands.
bodied your bitch
Let
ass.
me
Let's
talk
not
to
forget
your
how
old
Marty
ass. You
Brown
been sitting in
bodied
the
your bitch
stands.
ass.
Hey, we don't mention dudes that we don't
I
fuck with
know,
on our channel, bro.
but he know what the
Paid
truth
promotion,
is.
bro.
Who he mentioned?
I got you. Yeah, but at the end of the day, I ain't even want to go there with you,
You
Slim.
want to go there because you soft like that.
Nah.
You
You and
couldn't
your
win no
feelings,
debate,
Mo.
so you soft like that. So
I
you
know
start
you and
acting
your
girly.
feelings though.
No,
But nah. We ain't gotta
I
go there.
don't do
My
that. I
bad.
can do
My
this all
bad.
day
We
long.
ain't even need to go there. It ain't
I
that
can do
serious.
this
Man,
all
let's
day
go ahead
long.
and wrap this
You need to
show up,
get your.
man. Let's go ahead and wrap this show. I've been
You
on
need
for
to
2
start doing
hours
your
and 40
pull up. You
minutes,
need to do
man.
your push-ups, big dog. Because only niggas who can't win no debate, they start acting girly and start throwing stuff out there like that. Eat your Wheaties next time before you come on here and try to
That nigga
debate me,
slid
man.
out the ring before closing thoughts, man. So let me go ahead and go to Boxing Nerd 101, man. Closing thoughts, bro.
Oh man, great show, man. That was entertaining as hell. And that was funny. Man said tickle me elbow. Oh man. Shout out to the panel, shout out to E Thriller, B Mac, National Treasures of Boxing, man. I appreciate you guys for coming on.
Hello, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Matt.
Okay.
Yeah, we on closing thoughts, man. Go ahead, Boxing Nerd.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, appreciate you guys for giving us this panel to talk about boxing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if it really is the end of Showtime, I guess I really think Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford should go to the highest purse bid, and I feel like it'll go to the zone more than likely because Eddie Hearn, as much as people hate on Eddie Hearn, he still makes the fights. You sign with Eddie Hearn, you're taking the L because he's gonna make sure you fight the best people in this stable. So I feel like it should go to purse bid, and if the zone gets it, it's gonna be the zone pay-per-view, and then it'll be good for boxing. If they were with the Eddie Hearn, Spence, and Terrence Crawford, they would have fought 5 times by now. If not moving up, but that's all I gotta say, man. Hopefully this isn't the end of Showtime, but if it is, the bygones be bygones, and let that big fight go somewhere else. So, and one more thing, I don't know if Mr. Golden's on the panel, but if you could hear, apparently Wilder said in the interview that he would fight AJ in Africa.
Yeah, I saw that today.
That sounds crazy, but hey. Until next time, man. Thanks, C3.
Appreciate you, Boxing Nerd, man. I really do. All right, man. Going out to my brother, the unbiased Stephen Brimley. Closing thoughts, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to you, my brother, man. You know, annoying day at work and then annoying listening to insane observations. Shout out to you, though, IO. You crazy as hell, boy. I'll tell you, boy. You be freaked out, man. I need to throw on a beat when you get on. But yo, same thing as I've said yesterday. I'm just wondering, is it is your show over or is it no time? What's going on with Showtime? That's not looking good. I don't wish them to lose money, but the stock is down 54%. And I know because the stock market whooped my butt a little earlier this year. So, I mean, we can call Broner cap. Say he's bitter, but he did say, "Hey, I love Showtime. I love Steven Espinosa," and the writings look like it's on the wall, man. So I'm not gonna, I got my issues with AB, but I'm not gonna sit here and just completely disregard every single thing that comes out of his mouth, especially when there's other things that's showing what he's saying is looking like it may be coming into fruition. They might be consolidating, and they might be doing the HBO move. HBO saw the writing on the wall. And the sad part about that this basically means boxing is going the opposite direction, bro. So with that noted, man, we got some fights this weekend though that's worthwhile. And the
Yes, we
ladies
do.
is the ladies are the most intriguing to me. The ladies is doing what the guys ain't doing. So
Man,
shout
I
out
can't
to all
wait.
the ladies.
That's a fact, bro. I can't wait. That's a fact.
Shout out, yeah. I'm looking forward to the ladies fight. I actually might get the pay per view. I wouldn't plan on doing no pay per view, but for the ladies,
Steven, who you
I
got in
may.
those fights?
They're all toss ups to me.
Steve,
I really,
hey Steve, not to cut you
yeah.
out, bro. You're gonna have to say that for the Mag Mob tomorrow, man. I don't want to take away from the show.
Oh, my bad,
True story. True
That's my
story.
fault.
It's all good. It's okay. It's okay, boxing nerd. You
All
know what I'm saying?
good.
I
It's all
respect
good.
it.
Nah, you good.
All good.
Go ahead, Steve.
My bad, be back.
Oh, no, it's all
Go
good,
ahead,
man. Do
ahead.
y'all
We gotta
thing,
save
man. Do
some
y'all thing.
content, man. Go ahead, y'all.
Yeah, man. But appreciate everybody. Yo, listen. Even though you insane in the membrane, Ayo, you're pure entertainment, bro. I just gotta give it to you. It's entertaining. Even though boy, I'm telling you, I had to go to the bathroom like 5 times though when you was popping that bull. So, with that noted, it's God bless. A good night. Y'all subscribe. Make sure y'all show love to E3, the Black Picasso, my man B Mac, the Magma Baby, and the whole team and everybody in the Wolf Pack. You already know what it is. I'm Bias signing out.
All right, unbiased one, Stephen Brimley. All right, going out to Mr. Warren. Closing thoughts, man.
Yeah, thank you, E. Phillip, for allowing me on the panel.
Yes, sir.
Salute to everybody in the chat. I hope you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Please share the content. PBC and Al Heyman and Mayweather are trying to get up that money so that if they do need to go to a network, that they books look good for the network, because whenever you want to do a contract, the networks are going to be looking at what your revenue is and that sort of thing. So those things are open when you're trying to go to another network. With that being said, have a good night.
All right, OG Warren. All right, going out the run, boy Fresh, man, who just slid back in the ring. Closing thoughts, man.
Man, look, man, I just want to apologize to my man Ayo in the panel. I know we going hard. We be going back and forth, man. It's all love with me, Mo. I ain't no all bullshit aside. It's all good. But nah, a fight of the year gonna be Alicia. It's gonna be Alicia and Michaela Mayer. That's fight of the year. I got Michaela by probably late stoppage. I got Shields by decision. I don't really fuck with Wilder. I don't really care. I got Plant by stoppage. Who else we got? Oh, of course, I got Devin Haney performing another immaculate, giving another boxing lesson, sparring session, and all that good shit. And hopefully we can get Haney and Loma before that man go to 140, Mo.
I feel you, Run Boy. I appreciate you for tapping in with me again tonight, man.
Absolutely, no problem, man. But that's the last time. But heads up, that's the last time I'm going back and forth with Ayo like that.
Nah, man, that shit was very entertaining, man. Hey,
We bought that life. We love that.
Yeah, I don't really like doing that, man. I don't really like doing that like that. I like to just try to keep shit boxing, but sometimes, man, motherfuckers be, I don't know. It'd be like that though.
Hey, you did it with the right nigga, bro, because we already know he's the most ferocious nigga on
Man, that nigga ain't ferocious. That nigga ain't nothing ferocious about that nigga. Don't let him trick bag y'all. But he cool though. I fuck with Ayo.
Already, man. And speaking of the devil, man, going out to Mr. 214. Closing thoughts, man.
Hey, man, shout out to you, E Thriller, the Black Picasso. Shout out to my dog, General Big Fish. I appreciate y'all. Let me on this panel to do my thing. But when it comes to Ron Boy Fresh, it's all love. I don't, see me when I'm debating. I don't know if you heard me say this. I say, and sometimes I'm in my feeling. That's what I make people happen like you tonight. Like, it's easy to say, oh, I was just like going back on I didn't mean that, woo-woo. No, you just got in your feelings, and it's all right, but because this is what we do.
Well,
This is what we do.
I was apologizing to the panel. I wasn't apologizing to you. Because we just got off topic. That's all, Mo. It ain't had nothing to do with that. I wasn't in my feelings. We just got off topic.
I could have swore, you know, that just showed me that you slow as a bird. I could have sworn I heard you say I want to apologize to Io and
No,
the
well,
panel,
yeah,
but
yeah,
hey, but if you didn't say
but it's
if
all
you
good. We rock out. We rock out.
if
Yeah,
you
you
didn't say
right.
this, if you didn't
No, no,
say
no,
that
no. You
symbol,
right.
if you didn't say
I
that
said,
symbol, that's my
he
fault. You
said,
know. But yeah,
King,
I
King.
appreciate you, E
I hear
Thriller.
you.
This is what we do.
Yes, sir.
Anytime you show up and show out, you know how I'm coming. I'm gonna be here.
Thank
Big
you.
dog salute.
Appreciate it, Io. Hey, man.
Man, hold up. I want to hit him. I want to hit him picks or something. We ain't got no picks.
Nah, we saving it for the Mag
Oh
Mob
shit,
tomorrow
my
night, bro.
bad.
That's
Yeah, I
all.
probably
Nah,
won't
you
even.
good. You good.
Yeah,
You good.
yeah.
They're
All
gonna
right.
break it down tomorrow, man.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to X, man. He said, when is Run Boy and Io debating? That's a hell of a question.
Never.
Never.
I would
Nah.
love to set it up. If y'all want to debate, y'all let me
Nah.
know.
I told Io.
Ron Boy, it's levels to
Nah, I
this, and
told
Ron
Io
Boy.
2 years ago. I am
Nah,
not debating no motherfucking
you
Grape
can't.
Street rolling 60s.
Nah,
I'm
you
not
just
doing that.
it's just
I'm
levels
not
to it.
debating no blood
Like
and
you
Crip
got
at the same time.
see, look, this is the difference right here. When niggas debate me, you got to be Bill for tough with this shit. I make niggas get out of character. I make niggas be all
You
in their
not
feelings.
smart enough to
Hold up,
debate.
fam. Hold up. All right, hold up,
You
Ron
not even.
Boy.
You don't even use words
Hold
properly to
up.
debate
Okay,
me,
that's
man.
cool. All right, that's cool. You said your piece, and let me say mine. See, one thing about me, you got to be built for tough to debate a nigga like our TBA. You can't get in your feelings. You can't be
Stop.
all soft and sensitive because everything soft and sensitive about you, I'm going to bring it out, and I'm the type of motherfucker that's going to poke the barrel. So any nigga who makes sense, any nigga who makes sense for me to debate, Ron Boy Fresh is like a mustard seed, like Terrence Crawford personality. Never.
Already, man. And going out to General Big Fish.
You
Closing
banging
thoughts,
bloods
bro.
again.
Hey, I appreciate you, E Thriller, for having me on, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to the whole panel, man. I'm out, man.
Wait a minute, ho, Big Fish. Do we got our $1,000 bet though?
Man, I'm not capping with your ass about no money. Your ass be doing
Come
50
on,
cents.
it's not
You
a
be
cap,
50
bro.
cent donations to the Mag Mob and E Thriller,
Bet.
man.
All right,
Be
hold up. This
quiet,
what we
bro.
do. I bet 100,
No,
and then
it's
we.
my time. Hey, it's my time.
Go ahead. All right,
I don't
go ahead.
believe you because you do 50 cent donations, man. Stop talking about money, bro.
I know.
Already, man. And last but not least, going out to the Mag Mob, aka Shaq Diesel, aka The Undertaker, aka B Millie. Closing thoughts, man.
Hey man, one love to my man E Thriller, the Black Picasso, man. I appreciate you, man. Let me back on the show, man. One
Yes,
love
sir.
to you, the whole panel, man. The Undertaker walk, baby. I appreciate it all, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Don't forget the dunk. Don't forget the pass. I know the pass coming. That's the move. That's the move. Man, that should make me white man can't jump all day, man.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty.
Man, where Rod Strickland at, man?
Hey man, one love, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that goddamn like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Please subscribe to the channel, man. Let's break the algorithm. You understand me, man? One love to everybody, man. Peace and love, man. Great show, E Thriller. Great debate, man. Great topping up, man. One love to everybody, man. I'm out.
All right, man. Shout out to the Mag Mob. Make sure y'all go tune in to him tomorrow night, man. Hey, yo, Io, I know True Gritter had a super chat. He asked you, was you going live after this show tonight?
Nah.
Okay, all right. So Io chilling
Hey.
tonight, man. Make sure y'all go sub up to Io TBA. Make sure y'all go sub up
Hold
to
on.
Mark Nash.
50 Cent, quit talking.
Make sure y'all go Make sure y'all go sub up to Blood Boxing, man. Boxing and documentaries, man. Boxing spreadsheet. Shout out to all the niggas I fuck with, man. If I missed you, man, it wasn't on purpose. Shout out to everybody in the chat and the Wolf Pack, man. Until next time, we are gone. Holla.
All right.
Yo, what's up? This is B Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E Thriller, the Black Picasso. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed. Are you not entertained?
Hold on, stop the presses, man. I forgot. My bad, Fotex, man. I owe you one, fam. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not own the rights to this content. This is for educational purposes only. I couldn't forget you, Fotex. I got you.
You ready?
Yes, surprise.
No, hell no.
The B-Mac freeze. The B-Mac.
Shout out to the balls, man. Shout out to B-Mac.
Hell no.
That's not all. Go in there.
That's not all.
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
Yes. Yes.
There was strippers in there.
Yes. I love you. Just because.
Already, man.
E-Thriller. B-Mac.
Ah, shit, Mr. Golden.
Hey,
Come on.
Hey, there they go.
Hey, I sure do love my brothers, man. Hey, B-Mac. Are we on for the wilder tonight? Tomorrow night, B-Mac?
Yeah, we on, Mr. Golden. We on,
Okay,
we on.
all right, hey, bitch, put my money down, bitch. Okay, all right, good night, y'all.
All right, man. Shout out to Mr. Golden. Shout out to everybody, man. Until next time, we gone.
All right, what's up? This is B-Hop. I'd like to say what's up, man. E-Thriller, the Black Mikasa. What's going on? This is the champ, the Hall of Famer. Respect, the undisputed.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Black Picasso, first round knockout, sweet science, we silence you haters, shout out the Mac Mob. Big fish, you trolls can't swim with the sharks. Dinging on him with a straight jab to the jaw. Now he leaking in his corner, hit that thumbs up button, let's debate. Who can test an eye? I will fucking wait. Full court pressure, Coach K until I retire. Mosquito spray you haters away, shucking and jobbing. L Boogie tapped in too, let's talk this boxing. Subscribe, like, and smash on that naughty bell button. Me and Mac like the new Shaq and Kobe. Hall of Fame the game, all our gloves is golden. They too moist, I'm the one, I'm the voice. Just face it, straight facts, listen straight to the point. No other option, this shit colossal. You're now tuned in to Black Picasso. No other option. It's Black Picasso. Let's talk this boxing.